This is your home for the Wildcats. Louisburg Sports Live.
More out of the backfield. Fake the pass. Another draw by Battle, and he's got some big running room and a touchdown. 15-yard scamper from Declan Battle.
Louisburg Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Learn more about fast, reliable service and great customer service at gobrawley.com.
Wildcats with another one. Trying to find the hole. They do. Nice put away there by Kaylee Kilgore.
Ethan Parker from under the basket. What a layup there. Asher sees room, takes the two from the free throw range and gets it there.
The 2-2 from Declan Battle. Did he go around? He did. Strike three called. Baston Moore runs over a man up the middle and will carry Trevor McGraw into the end zone for another Wildcat touchdown.
It's time for the Wildcats on your home for Louisburg High School Athletics. Louisburg Sports Live.
And good Friday evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the weekend and welcome to another night of high school basketball here on Louisburg Sports Live as we settle in for a girls and boys basketball doubleheader tonight as the Louisburg Wildcats welcome in the Leavenworth Pioneers here in a non-conference early season matchup as these two teams look to try to get themselves squared away here in the early going of the season. These first few games before Christmas break are typically a get-right opportunity, figure out, work out the kinks, see who you are, and then come back into the second half of the season, which is really about the second two-thirds of the season, with some of those early year kinks worked out. So far, so good, really, for the Lady Wildcats and the Wildcat men as the both teams coming into tonight's contest at 2-1. The Louisburg girls will have our first game of the night. And Lady Wildcats actually are, excuse me, I was mistaken, 1-2, not 2-1. They did open up the year with a win over Wellsville, 51-29. Dropped one to Tonganoxie, 14-47, and then lost to Ottawa, 37-36. But tonight against this Leavenworth team, I really like the Wildcats' chances to be able to compete here against this Leavenworth squad and try to balance that schedule out at 2-2. We do have one more game left on our schedule before the end of the year. That'll be on next Thursday against Bonner Springs on the road at Bonner Springs. And that'll wrap up the early portion, first 5 games of the season. So 1-2 on the year, win over Wellsville. Couple of conference losses to Tonganoxie and Ottawa, and trying to get right here tonight against this Leavenworth squad that comes in at 1-0. The Pioneers a 68-4 winner over Kansas City Turner in their first game, and this is just their second game of the year on the schedule. So 1-0 on the year for Leavenworth. Don't know a ton about really either one of these teams early on in the season, and we're going to find out here in just a little bit as we get this one tipped off. We do have a full slate of action for you tonight with the boys to wrap things up in the evening. But it is our time to tell you that Louisburg Sports Live is presented by Vose Pharmacy. At Vose Pharmacy, you can count on their dependable and reliable pharmacist, Kevin Vose, and his friendly staff serving Louisburg for more than a decade. To learn more, visit vosepharmacy.com or call 913-837-3784. And this is the TJ Solander Farm Bureau Financial Services pregame show. TJ's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected, to protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help them customize the plan that is right for you. Be sure to stop by and see TJ and tell him you heard him on Louisburg Sports Live at 106 West Amity Street, or call 913-837-3237. We are going to kick off and wrap this up here in just a little bit with our opening tip-off, starting lineups, all that still to come here on the TJ Solander pregame show on Louisburg Sports Live.
The University of Kansas Health System is proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Kansas City Chiefs. Both organizations know excellence comes through their actions. It's about giving support and collaborating together. It's providing comfort and leadership to forge the path to success. The University of Kansas Health System cares for you in every moment, no matter how small. Learn more at kansashealthsystem.com.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent TJ Solander in Louisburg at 913-837-3237.
Vose Pharmacy is Louisburg's true hometown pharmacy. Pharmacist Kevin Vose and his team are proud to be part of the Louisburg community, and your health is their top priority. And now with Test to Treat, Vose can provide strep and flu testing and treatment all in one by appointment. Vose continues to be your stop for everyday health essentials and all of your prescription needs. Vose Pharmacy, Louisburg's pharmacy, and proud to support the Wildcats. Call 913-533-7575 or visit vosepharmacy.com.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe with Wildcat Veterinary Clinic. Come see us at our newly remodeled facility across from the stadium. We're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services and specialty care that includes surgery, chiropractic, and reproductive services. With 24-hour emergency services, a team of 13 veterinarians, and 3 other locations in Paola, Drexel, and Martin City, our commitment to this community makes Wildcat Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Maximize your athletic potential with Louisburg Chiropractic. Athletes of all ages and skill levels can improve with the help of Dr. Jake Polzin at Louisburg Chiropractic Center. Shorter recovery times, increased range of motion, and flexibility are just a few of the benefits. Everyone can benefit from chiropractic care, from the pros to gym rats, rec golfers to high school athletes. Let Louisburg Chiropractic Center improve your performance. Call now, 913-837-2910.
Back out here on the TJ Solander Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show, pregame show rather. BJ Harris along with you, alongside me, Josh Gillard, as we settle in for this boys and girls basketball doubleheader. If you were hoping to hear Drake Miller, I do not blame you, of course, but it is just BJ here tonight. Drake's on assignment, getting a much-deserved break. They are getting ready to do national anthem and the starting lineups here inside the gymnasium. We'll keep it right here. We'll get a shot of the band doing the national anthem, and then in the American flag here to our right in front of us, dropping down from the ceiling. So we will enjoy the Wildcat Pet Band's version of our Star Spangled Banner. Very nicely done by the Louisburg High School Pep Band here on a December Friday night in eastern Kansas as the Louisburg Wildcats set to host the Leavenworth Pioneers. They'll go through their starting lineups here inside the arena. And then we'll start with number 11, Nala Walker, a 5'6" junior. That's why she's not on there, because that's the boys' roster. Let's get over to the girls' roster. Nala Walker, 5'6" junior. For Louisburg, it's going to be number 5, Ella Bockelman. Also for Louisburg, number 13, Morgan Latham, the senior center. They'll need a big game out of her. For Leavenworth, number 14, Echo Garrison, 5'1" junior. For the Wildcats, number 22, McKinley Harmon, a junior. For the Pioneers, number 23, Layla Brown, a 5'5" sophomore. And now for the Wildcats, number 23, Madeline Yoder, another junior for this squad. And then rounding out the starting lineup for the Pioneers is number 24, Emerson Allen, a 5'8" sophomore. And for Louisburg, it'll be number 25, Kinley Scott, a 5'9" junior. So Wildcats starting 4 juniors and a senior. The Pioneers are starting 2 sophomores, 2 juniors. And one player I must not have gotten whenever they were doing their lineups, and so we'll check that. That'll wrap up our TJ Solander Farm Bureau Financial Services pregame show. Time to get underway in this one. The Wildcats and the Pioneers opening tip-off, as always, is brought to you by Louisburg Athletic Club. The Louisburg Athletic Club has got you covered. No more excuses. Gym access 24/7 for all members, including a use of a locker room and a sauna. Group fitness classes are included as well. The healthy shake and smoothie bar, of course, right there. Tanning, massage therapy are all open as a one-stop shop there. Join us every Tuesday for half-price shakes from 3 to 5 and half-price tans every Thursday at Louisburg Athletic Club. Opening tip going to be won by the Wildcats as they move from right to left here in their home whites with purple numbers. Matching up against Leavenworth in their road blues with white numbers. An early turnover by the Wildcats, and we'll head the other way with Leavenworth. They'll set it up top of the key. Quick pass, a little low, but gets there. Well defended on the backside by Kinley Scott. No good on the first take of the ball game for the Pioneers. Move off near side wing. Skip pass far side to Bockelman. Bockelman will put it on the deck and push it off to the right wing. She'll look down inside, trying to go back to Scott. Scott will work it up and under. Shot no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Maya Hewitt. That was the other starter, 5'10" sophomore. So 3 sophomores in the starting lineup for Leavenworth. She'll take it coast to coast. Little scoop up, no good. And rebound pulled out of there by the Wildcats, and here they come. On the right side, bringing it up is Yoder. She'll entry pass down inside. Working it up, trying to get lots of contact, and finally we'll get the call on the take there by Kinley Scott. So really trying to work it hard down into Scott in the post. The 5'9" junior will step to the free throw line for the first free throws of the night. Less than a minute into this first quarter here in Louisburg. And Scott will step to the free throw line. Left-hander. Drops in the first one. Makes them both. 2 for 2 at the stripe that time for Scott. Wildcats will take the first lead of the ball game. 7:02 to go first quarter. Off near side for Garrison. She'll swing it around through over to the left side for Hewitt. Hewitt left wing. Now she'll drive, penetrate, lays it up off the glass. No good. Rebound once again pulled out of there, this time by Latham. The size for the Wildcats, an advantage here in the early going of this one. Certainly down in the post against this young Leavenworth squad. Put it on the deck, left side, Bockelman. Loose ball, picked up and gathered up by Hewitt. Hewitt already being a factor in this one. Nice way, defensive transition defense that time by Scott to get in there and intercept that pass, and they'll go the other direction. And turnabout's fair play. This time it'll result in 2 on the thievery by Layla Brown. And she'll match it up at 2 apiece. Near side, bringing up the floor, Yoder. She'll try to press on Hewitt. Needs a little bit of help. She'll get it. Now quickly down inside, backing Scott. Double team comes. Kick to the near side wing. 3 on the way. Off the glass and good. Check the bank, and the cash went through. Peyton McIntyre, that was our number 5, Ella Bockelman, with the 3-point bucket. 5-2. Far side, little walk. And a travel. Going to be called on Echo Garrison. Inbound and backcourt for the Wildcats. Yoder run that point for Louisburg. High post, actually top of the key now for Scott. She's got to put it on the deck. She'll test that defense. They rake at it and get away with it. Just a lot of physicality there, and coming up the floor now is Brown. Brown near side Hewitt. Hewitt tries her luck against McKinley Harmon, and Harmon pokes it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Pioneers with 5:30 to go first quarter. Hewitt to inbound from near side underneath her own basket. Gets it inbound for Garrison, and she walked with it again. Same infraction, opposite side of the court. Just getting her feet going a little bit faster than the dribble comes, and another turnover by the Pioneers. Far side, back around there, over this way for Yoder. Try to entry pass down inside, this time Latham. They get down low. That's the number one thing. If you got a little bit of size, keep that ball up high. You can keep it away from them. Instead, she brings it down low, tie up with Layla Brown, and a turnover on alternating possession in favor of the Pioneers, and back it goes. 5-2. 3-point bucket by Ella Bockelman, the lone differentiation right now. Leave those big words alone. Emerson Allen on the way 3, no good. Rebound pulled out of there. Ripped out of there by Yoder. Quickly to the high post. Again, get that ball down low and putting it on the deck from the post position. Try to keep it up high, and this time well defended by Leavenworth. Another steal by Allen. And they are quick up the floor. Not wasted much time. Layla Brown, she'll step out, now kick it to the right wing. Peyton McIntyre, 3 no good, missed it all, and gathered up by the Wildcats, and here they come. Leavenworth's had their shots here in the beginning of this one, had a couple of cracks at it. They've missed them. Wildcats just aren't really getting many takes. They'll go down inside, raked out it again, and they're going to get a foul, I think, perhaps, or out of bounds, rather. They're just going to say it was out of bounds on Layla Brown, so it'll stay with the Wildcats. They are active with their hands defensively. Is Leavenworth, and if they allow them to do that, it's going to be tough for those posts down in there for the Wildcats. Scott to inbound. She'll get it into Yoder near side, right back down to her. Posting up. She's got the advantage, triple teamed, and she'll just have to take it out and go back to the free throw line. They are committed to denying the post. Into the ball game for the Wildcats. Checks in number 12, the 5'11 senior McKenna Losey. She gave a break to, I'm not sure who went to the bench over there, actually. Could use deduction. Morgan Latham getting a quick break with Losey in the floor. First one was good, second one no good on the takes by Scott. 3 out of 4 on the night from the stripe early going to this one. Near side Hewitt. She's an aggressive one for Leavenworth. They'll kick it back over to Allen. Move it around the horn, all far side for McIntyre. McIntyre will check the paint. Shot no good. Good take. Got to the rim, but couldn't get it to go. Wildcats try to run it out. Running the floor, Losey gets up in there. They get it to her. Shot no good. Losey trying to get the rebound, and it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Louisburg. Ball hit the rim, so almost a reset shot clock. 26 seconds remaining on it. 3:54. We're halfway through this first quarter. And Wildcats, wouldn't say in control, but certainly in the lead. Inbound near side for Yoder. Quickly in a back door. Near side post, backside post, and up and good on the shot by Losey. 8-2. Perimeter defense there by the Wildcats. Nala Walker with it. She'll kick now. Back around they go. Pull it back outside for Brown. Brown, elbow shot, no good, missed it. Shot selection, they're getting them. They maybe want to take a little bit more time with it if you're the Pioneers, perhaps. Wildcats' MO is pretty obvious. Try to work it down inside to the paint. Latham, Scott, or Losi in this case. There's a three, no good. On the take by Bockelman. It'll nearly go down, rim out, and here come the Pioneers. Walker near side. She'll defer to Layla Brown, and Brown will set up the play left side. Try to dump it into Walker. Good defense there. Scott along with Bockelman. Kick back out, now baseline. Running. Shot up, and a contact foul going to be called. Layla Brown on the take, the 5'5" sophomore. Will go to the free throw line for the first free throw shots of the night for the Pioneers. Brown, the only 2 points of the game for Leavenworth so far. She will miss the front side of this one. 2 new Wildcats in, 1 new Pioneer checks in. In for the Wildcats, Taylon McMurray. Also in for Louisburg came number 33, Aaliyah Gibbons. And Brown, along with Walker, check out for the Pioneers. In for the Pioneers, number 1, Amaria Graham. 5'7" sophomore. Back into the ball game also, number 14, Echo Garrison. Ball poked out of bounds. It'll stay with Louisburg. 2:38 to go in this first quarter. Wildcats on top. Maybe a foul on the back on all the battling going down underneath the basket, and it's going to be called against Peyton McIntyre. Move the scoreboard and the players to the opposite side. Louisburg gets new bleachers here on this near side where we're at, and then they move the scorers table and the kids over there. I like that where I can see the coaches a little bit better. It's down in front of me. I never did see them, and it gives me just maybe oftentimes a little bit more to talk about if I can see those coaches' faces. Baseline jumper on the way by Scott. Hit the heel, no good. And rebound pulled out of there by Hewitt. She's been their catalyst really offensively and defensively. She's going to battle through. Good defense by the Wildcats. A lot of contact. No call. She was looking for it. Work off left side for Emerson Allen. She'll give it. A little give and go to the new player into the ball game, Graham. And Graham shot just missed. We got a couple of those rim out, have the Leavenworth Pioneers. This will be a different situation right now. 3 on the way. Good on the take by McKinley Harmon. She drops a tip. And the Pioneers will take a timeout. 11-3. It's a 30. We'll take it. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Wildcat basketball on Louisburg Sports Live.
DeVos Real Estate Group at Keller Williams would like to wish all of our sporting teams success this season. If you're looking for real estate, feel free to contact us. If you're looking for buyer needs or seller needs, we're more than happy to help you with any of your transactions. Feel free to give us a call, 913-963-4076, or you can email us at dougbose@kw.com. We look forward to hearing from you, and go Cats.
.154 to go first quarter, 11-3. Another three-point bucket, this time by McKinley Harmon for the Wildcats. Puts them up by 8, their largest margin of the ball game here, and they're really going to this one. Top of the key, Hewitt. She'll pull the trigger on a deep 3, no good off the heel. Rebound pulled out of there by Allen, however, for the Pioneers. They'll get another crack at it with a fresh shot clock. Left side, Allen. Hewitt shows, and she's a little late to get her, and they're going to draw contact on the reach foul by the Wildcats. I think that's Losi. It'll be McKenna's first foul, team foul number 2 on the Wildcats. Allen to inbound for the Pioneers. Get in for Garrison. Over to Hewitt. Behind the back, Scott trying to do her best. She does get free, fires away a 3, no good. And cleared out of there by Aaliyah Gibbons. Pickpocket by Hewitt, and she'll have an easy little layup with the left side. Hewitt gets her first bucket of the ball game. Breaks this little run by the Wildcats. Wildcats have not generated a ton of offense either, so it's a lopsided score, but it's still very early going in this one. And there's a turnover by the Wildcats on cue, and back to the Pioneers it goes. If you were taken out of Fort Leavenworth back in the day, you were indeed a Pioneer. Far side for Allen. Here's Hewitt. Top of the key, little step into one. A three on the way by Brown, no good. All hands on deck. Losey there for the board. Outlet to Scott. She'll bring it up the near side. Into the ball game for the Wildcats. At that last break came Emerson Deer. And she'll get it on the near side. Will Deer. Now here's Scott. Oh, Scott just threw it away, trying to get it away from that defender intended for the Wildcats. I'm guessing number one is not on the varsity roster, but she is on the JV roster, and it's Tatum Battle on all of those. She's into the ball game as well for it, and she just, I figured out who it was in just the nick of time because she gets a steal there. The freshman into the ball game here on Friday night. Varsity action. But back to Leavenworth it goes, and so there's an empty frame once again. They've been a little cold here in the final minute and a half or so of this first quarter, kind of maybe letting Leavenworth get a little bit of a momentum boost, at least shake that off. This would be huge, and missed it. And that's the end of one. 11-5, Wildcats in control of this one. We're back in 1 minute. You're watching Louisburg basketball on Louisburg Sports Live.
The Bose Real Estate Group at Keller Williams would like to wish all of our sporting teams success this season. If you're looking for real estate, feel free to contact us. If you're looking for buyer needs or seller needs, we're more than happy to help you with any of your transactions. Feel free to give us a call, 913-963-4076, or you can email us at dougbose@kw.com. We look forward to hearing from you, and go Cats.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
Back underway, and Wildcats would start with the ball, but immediately turned it back over. That has been an issue here the last, again, minute and a half, 2 minutes of this first half. Leavenworth back with the basketball. Move off left side for Graham. Quickly back around Hewitt on the near side. She'll try to take it just outside the elbow, no good. And rebound pulled out of there by the Wildcats and stolen right back away by Hewitt. She'll take one in the rim, and it's good. So Hewitt back-to-back buckets for the Pioneers. Now pressure being applied. They'll get it across to Battle. Battle will have it here in the half court. Off near side. Latham, entry pass down inside for Battle, and she stepped out of bounds. (11-7). Louisburg certainly hasn't shaken Leavenworth, but a steal by Losey. Losey, scoop up with the right hand, good. The steal and the finish by McKenna Losey. She's got 4, and that breaks a little bit of a drought for the Wildcats. 13-7, just underway second quarter in this one. Put it on the deck, step back, Hewitt again. She's going to start to feel a little bit. You better watch out for her, as she's now got 6 in this one. 6 of their 9. And the other end of the floor quickly, and another timeout. And the 2-point bucket by Harmon. She's got 5 in this one, and a quick timeout taken by Leavenworth. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. Again, do have a ball game coming up next Thursday on the road at Bonner Springs. We'll have that game for you here on Louisburg Sports Live. Pre-game coverage around 5:45. Tip-off set for 6 o'clock in that one. Drake Miller will be back with you for that contest next Thursday. It's been a pleasure helping bring Louisburg Sports Live to you every year now in our 6th season, if you can believe it, covering the Wildcats here across the Varsity Sports Live network, and it's an honor. Tons of good support from the community, and we're happy to be able to do it. Back to Leavenworth it goes as they move from left to right. Wildcats in the passing lanes, another steal, that time by Harmons. Got the bucket on the other end, playing defense on this end. Little take to the rim, trying as Gibbons. She lost it. I'm telling you, Leavenworth very active with the hands, and now Gibbons trying to make up for it. And kind of a silly foul there in that situation. McIntyre checks back in for the Pioneers. That will replace Amira Graham. Hewitt try to get it down inside. Again, the passes, and now a foul going to be called against the Pioneers. Going to be called on McIntyre. Just checked into the ball game. It'll be her second. Team foul number 1 here in this second quarter. Again, if you haven't been watching high school basketball for a while, I've gone to a little different team foul situation, as there's no 1-and-1 anymore in basketball. Sad day. Here's Latham at the elbow, now kick. Harmon again for 3, no good. Good almost rebound there by Losi, but just touched last by her out of bounds. Nearly got her hand on that one. It's kind of been feast or famine offensively for the Wildcats. Haven't been able to go up and down the floor and put back-to-back buckets in much. Walker for 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, long one. Foot race battle. She battled for that one. Now she'll go all the way up with the right hand. Good, man. Pretty good play for a freshman. See why she's in the ball game here in this situation, certainly. And Battle will put the Wildcats up 17-9. Matching their largest lead of the ball game. 8 points. Pretty good math. Ball knocked out of bounds by Leavenworth, so we'll go back to the Wildcats with 5:03 to go in this first half. Tons of contact. Ball raced out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wildcats. As Scott will inbound from underneath their own basket. Into Battle. Back down to Scott. She's have to fight for it. She does. Kick it way out high. Puts it on the deck, does Gibbons. She'll take it to the rim, and she'll draw contact, go to the free throw line to shoot two. Wildcats' only free throws tonight have been from Kinley Scott. She's 3 out of 4. So this will be the first trip to the line for Gibbons. First one's no good. Second one is good there for Gibbons. Now the largest lead is 9. 4:42 to play first half. Off left side for Brown. Brown 3 first quarter points. Now here's Hewitt. She's gotten going a little bit, and she'll get another one. Hewitt with 8. 5'10 sophomore, pretty good little player. Battle back and forth over to Gibbons. Gibbons now give way to Scott on the near side corner, and then poked out of bounds by Hewitt. I'm telling you, she is on the defensive end and the offensive end right now for the Pioneers. Out goes Battle. Back in for the Wildcats comes Madeline Yoder. Inbound deep at the free throw line for Scott. Kick back Yoder. Near side Gibbons. She wants that three. It's on the way. Good. Gibbons knocks down the three. She has 5 second quarter points. And now the largest lead is 10. Halfway through this second quarter. At the elbow, Walker. She'll put on the deck. Kick out to Hewitt. Near side. Back around they go to Garrison. Move through Allen. Now back to Brown. Good dribble there for Brown. Then she picked up, got away with a walk. Back to Garrison for three. In and out. And rebound pulled out of there by Scott. Give way to Yoder. Garrison nearly gives it up. Back to Yoder they go. She'll set it up top of the key off right side. Quickly trying to go down inside and saved. Was saved by Latham, but saved right to the Pioneers and Brown. Try to stop her. Backside. Garrison shot up and good. Echo Garrison. Tenacious. Backside Latham. Little bunny no good. There's Scott trying to get in there to get the rebound. Loose ball, but gathered back up by Garrison, and here come the Pioneers. High post. Allen, nobody really gets out on her. You got to get your hand out there. Latham was there, just not quite close enough, and Emerson Allen gets her first bucket of the ball game, and Coach Lane wants a timeout. Probably a good idea. 21-15. It was 10 a moment ago. Back to 6. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Wildcat basketball on Louisburg Sports Live.
The University of Kansas Health System.
The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown...
963-4076, or you can email us at dougbose@kw.com. We look forward to hearing from you, and go Cats.
Oh boy. Do apologize. We had a little bit of a system crash here, and I believe we're back on. But we have lost a little bit of our information, so we'll have some work to do here at halftime. Minute 38 to go in this first half. The Pioneers have pulled to within 4, 21-17. Wildcats with the basketball underneath their own basket. So again, 21-17, minute 38 to go in this first half. Near side for Yoder. Ball tipped out of bounds, knocked out of bounds by Brown. It'll stay with the Wildcats here with a minute 26 to play in this first half. Off right side for McMurray, and they were down on their shot clock. I got to remember to look at that. I need to stay where I'm at. I will stay where I'm at here. We won't have a score in time, but we'll be with the action here with the last minute 08 before halftime. Pioneers with it. They've really had a tear here. At one point it was 21-11, and since then it's been 6 unanswered by the Pioneers with the basketball. Near steal on the play by Scott, just knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Pioneers. Again, 54 seconds to play first half, 21-17 Louisburg. Driving Brown. She'll try to take it. She's going to get fouled. The athleticism of the Pioneers is giving a little bit of trouble to the Wildcats. Certainly on the offensive end, they're able to get to the rim. Those shots weren't falling earlier, but they've started to a little bit, and that's been the change in this game. Brown with 3 first-quarter points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line so far here in this one. She'll go back to it. Drops in the first one. Young team. Brown a sophomore, Hewitt a sophomore, Emerson Allen a sophomore. We've had Peyton McIntyre on the floor. She's a sophomore. So they're a young squad. Second one no good, but a long rebound pulled out of there by the Pioneers. They'll get a crack at it here with 45 seconds to go, 30 seconds on the shot clock. Off far side for Graham. Move it quickly around near side for Lovejoy, who's just into the ball game. Here's Brown. She'll take it again. Kick. Hewitt. 3 on the way. No good. That would have been huge for the Pioneers, as that would have tied this thing up. 21-18. A little run and gun 3. No good. Probably not the best shot you won with a shot clock. Now you can work this down and work for the final shot of this game. Shot clock is off. 15 seconds to go in this first half. Scott near side, that's Yoder rather. Back down they go, trying to take it and going to draw contact. That's a beneficial call to the Wildcats on the take by Talon McMurray. And so McMurray will step to the free throw line for her first opportunity here tonight. She will knock down the first one. That snaps a 7-0 run by the Pioneers. Second one's no good. Rebound pulled out of there. They'll throw it up in the front court. 6 seconds. They may get a look at one. Graham, long pass. Didn't really need it. They will get a good look at one. Walker for 3, no good, and that's the end of the first half. Wildcats lead it, but by just 4, led by as many as 10. Plenty to talk about as we kick off the halftime show. Do have the boys game coming up a little bit later on tonight. We'll talk about that as well when we return in 2 minutes. You're watching Louisburg Wildcat basketball on Louisburg Sports Live.
Vose Pharmacy is Louisburg's true hometown pharmacy. Pharmacist Kevin Vose and his team are proud to be part of the Louisburg community, and your health is their top priority. And now with Test to Treat, Vose can provide strep and flu testing and treatment all in one by appointment. Vose continues to be your stop for everyday health essentials and all of your prescription needs. Vose Pharmacy, Louisburg's pharmacy, and proud to support the Wildcats. Call 913-533-7575 or visit VosePharmacy.com.
Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic. You want to live free?
Hey, call insurance agent.
Insurance agent not found in contact.
Call insurance company.
Insurance company is currently closed. Please call back during business hours. For directions, press 1. For billing, press 2.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Don't worry, we're going to get this taken care of.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent TJ Solander in Louisburg at 913-837-3237.
Explore, imagine, and connect at the Louisburg Library in downtown Louisburg. Serving the community since 1968, the Louisburg Library has everything you're looking for. Whether you're into bestsellers, mystery, sci-fi, action, romance, or graphic novels, there's a story for everyone. Take advantage of their programs for kids and adults like book boxes, book clubs, winter read, summer bash, computer coding camps, and so much more. Stop by and meet their friendly staff 7 days a week and learn more at lewisburglibrary.org.
Maximize your athletic potential with Louisburg Chiropractic. Athletes of all ages and skill levels can improve with the help of Dr. Jake Polzin at Louisburg Chiropractic Center. Shorter recovery times, increased range of motion, and flexibility are just a few of the benefits. Everyone can benefit from chiropractic care, from the pros to gym rats, rec golfers to high school athletes. Let Louisburg Chiropractic Center improve your performance. Call now, 913-837-2910. Since their doors first opened in 1920, First National Bank has been committed to local decision-making and long-term relationships. Locally owned and managed, First National Bank is there to guide you through all your firsts. First checking or savings account, first loan, first business groundbreaking, or your first home. A variety of banking services, expert guidance, and an emphasis on putting you first. First National Bank in Louisburg, 1201 West Amity, 913-837-5191. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com. Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Wildcat fans can find us at 1262 West Amity in Louisburg or 913-837-4230. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Building a life is different for everyone because everyone is different. That's why State Farm is there.
Contact Buddy Shaw in Louisburg for a quote today.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Wildcat Veterinary Clinic. Come see us at our newly remodeled facility across from the stadium. We're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services and specialty care that includes surgery, chiropractic, and reproductive services. With 24-hour emergency services, a team of 13 veterinarians, and 3 other locations in Paola, Drexel, and Martin City, our commitment to this community makes Wildcat Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, studying animal science or learning about farm and ranch management. Maybe you belong here as part of Hounds Hoops on the hardwood. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
Looking for the perfect getaway? At Destination Fun Travel, we bring the world to you. From turquoise Caribbean beaches to European river cruises and beyond. Destination Fun Travel is an award-winning travel agency specializing in creating unforgettable vacations. All-inclusive resorts, luxury villas, group trips, or custom vacation packages. Let us turn your dream vacation into reality, because with us, the journey is just as exciting as the destination.
Back out here on the halftime show to apologize. A little bit of an extended commercial break because we were trying to get our scoreboard fixed, and we did. So we'll have time and score when we get to the second half of this one here at halftime break. We'll go ahead and show that improvement off there. 18-22. Louisburg leads it by 4. They led by as many as 10 in that first half, but a 7-0 run late first half by Leavenworth pulled it to within 4, pulled it really within 3, and then a free throw there late by the Wildcats. Some halftime scoring for you. Halftime scoring for the Wildcats, 5 points for Tatum Battle, including a 3-point bucket in that second quarter. 5 points from McKinley Harmon. She knocked down a 3 in the first quarter. Then 3 from Ella Bockelman, 3 from Kinley Scott, 4 from McKenna Losi, 1 from Talon McMurray, and 1 for Aaliyah Gibbons in this one. So spreading it out a little bit, just 4 players scoring. I did miss a 2 there in all of our rigmarole with the scoreboard, but 8 points for Maya Hewitt, 4 points for Layla Brown, 2 for Echo Garrison, 2 for Emerson Allen in this first half. And here we go for second half action from Louisburg. Wildcats and the Pioneers. BJ Harris along with you, alongside me, Josh Gillard on camera as we get ready for the second half of this one. We do have a boys game coming up in the backside of our doubleheader tonight on Louisburg Sports Live. Top of the key for Brown. Brown and Hewitt, real catalyst for the Pioneers in this one. Off right side for Garrison. To the corner for Hewitt. 3 from the elbow, or the corner rather, no good. Pulled out of there by Yoder, and she'll bring it down the middle. Off left wing. Looking to attack is Bockelman. She had an early 3 in this ball game as well. Near side handoff for Harmon. Back top of the key, Yoder. She'll look check the paint. It gets tiled up big time by Hewitt. Hewitt just too much body and hands and everything else. I mean, that went on a lot longer than you would expect it to. And Hewitt will pick up a early foul, and that's her 3rd. So that is not the foul. That's your youth showing through there. I'm sure coach probably even at halftime said, hey, you've got 2 fouls. Be careful early going. And less than a minute into the second half, she gets one. But she'll follow it up with a steal. Will Hewitt take it all the way. Bockelman never got really in position. Got to get your feet set up there and face that player and make them pick a side. She kind of just let her have the inside, and she went ahead and took it. Hewitt did. Gets the bucket and the foul. And a chance to pull Leavenworth to within 1 here on this one. The and 1 from Hewitt. Good. At one point, it was 21-11. It is now 21-2. This started back midway through the third quarter, and since that point, they have outscored the Wildcats 10-1. Have to track this one down, and she will. Is Harmon. Quickly down inside, up and under for Latham. That's one thing, despite the size advantage that I believe Louisburg does have a little bit of. Leavenworth's done a nice job kind of taking that out, and Louisburg has not been able to get it into the paint consistently like they'd like to. To the near side, Yoder. Back down inside again, front and back on Scott, and that's just dangerous. Latham to the deck, and they'll have to do a jump ball that will be in favor of the Wildcats, so they'll keep it right here with 6:38 to go in this third quarter. Louisburg basketball. Yoder out near the midcourt stripe. Shake off Brown, almost does. Now we get it down inside to Scott. Quick defense recovery. Latham outside. 3 on the way by Bockelman at the buzzer. That would not have been a violation, and it does go out of bounds. It'll go back to Leavenworth. Shot clock implemented, I believe last year was the first year for it. Kind of a pilot. Certain schools did it. It could have been 2 years ago, but I think it was last year was the pilot program, and now full bore across the state of Kansas in high school basketball. Verdict is, I believe, still out. Talking to some administrators. Too late. Here it is. Off right side. Here's a wide open look at a 3. Got to get out there and defend, and that's the first lead of the ball game now for the Pioneers as they lead it 24-22. And now it's 13-1 scoring margin here since the midway point of the second quarter. Up and around. Wildcats have not had a field goal since a 3-point bucket by Tatum Battle. Here's a 3 by Graham. They're freshmen. And a foul going to be called, I believe, on Garrison on the rebound. And she will pick up her foul. That's her first. Team foul number 2 of this third quarter. Louisburg needs a bucket, like I need hair. Bockelman. She's bumped by Brown. And they have starting to tighten it up just a little bit here in this second half. It was pretty physical. They were getting away a lot of reach, and both teams really were. That's her second on Brown. Near steal once again by Leavenworth. Bockelman will come out of there with it. She'll reverse the court, pull up, takes it all the way opposite side, not to get it. Rebound, though, by Scott. She'll force one up, and not much of a take, but does draw the contact. We'll go to the free throw line with a chance to tie this ball game up at 24 apiece. 5:24 to go in the third quarter. Able to make one. Not the other one is Scott. And Latham going to pick up a foul. Pioneers with it, up by one. Nearly a shot clock violation, just off in time. Take there with the right hand by Scott, a big one for them to get their first bucket in a long time. And it will take back the lead 25-24. Losi knocks down a 2-point bucket. She has 6. And back-to-back possessions with points for Louisburg. Big. There's a shot no good on the take by Harmon, but she does get contact. She'll go to the free throw line. McKinley with 5 points in this ball game, trying to add to it and add to the Wildcat lead. And she does knock down the first one. Harmon with 6 points now in this one. McMurray checks back in for Louisburg. Out goes Scott. Out goes Yoder. Also in for the Wildcats comes Battle. Second one's no good. On the take by Harmon. 28-24. There's a steal. Harmon right back at it. This time defensively, she's going to drive it on Hewitt. Hewitt's got to be smart defensively, and she is. Out of bounds. It's going to be off of Louisburg. That's a good idea. Go right at 13 if you are Harmon. But she did a nice job defensively to swat that ball away without making contact. That would have been her 4th foul had she done that. 2:44 to go third quarter. Entry pass, high post, kick back out. Looking to take it, and a block going to come against McMurray. As Nala Walker was trying to reverse the baseline. Hewitt's inbound. Pretty well defended on the inbound by the Wildcats. They'll get it in deep for Allen. Back outside Hewitt. Good defense. Oh, that was pretty well played up until the very, very end. So that'll be her first on Harmon. Inbound deep to Brown. Guarded by Battle. Shake and bake. Dip off, and it's going to be a call a charge, I believe. Yeah, against Brown. Maybe. They're now working on her as the Wildcat bench will go back and retreat to theirs, and we'll wait to see about Layla Brown. They definitely need her in this one, but she came down pretty hard. And that was, I believe they do end up calling that, I think. No, they do call it on Harmon. Her second. Brown real slow to get up. Pretty quiet here inside Louisburg High School gymnasium. Lucky to get her up onto her feet. Checks an elbow, checks a knee. Just a little limp as she walks off the floor. I would suspect we'll see her again. Try to shake it off, tough it out. And Amiria Graham checks in to replace Brown, who would be shooting these free throws. Instead, it will be Graham to shoot the free throws for Brown. First one's up and good. Her first points of the game. Snaps a little bit of a run by the Wildcats. One possession ball game here with 2:25 to play in the third quarter. Second one's no good. Good rebound underneath the basket there for McMurray. Top of the key. Now near side Battle. She'll pump fake on. Rebound by Garrison. Pump faked it on Walker. Now Garrison with the rebound. Here's Hewitt. She'll step back. Over to Graham. Poked out of there by Battle. Battle just too fast. Now Battle on the left side. Fouled hard. by Garrison. And Tatum Battle will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Battle with 5 first half points. First opportunity here for the second half. First one's up and good. Pretty good freshman. Making her presence known here tonight. Trying to stretch this lead out to 5, and she does. 30-25, minute 50 to play third. Hewitt bring it up the floor. Off near side, Garrison. Good defense there by the Wildcats. Knocked around, last touch off the feet of either Garrison or Hewitt for the Pioneers, and out of bounds to go back to Louisburg. Chance to add to their lead. Fell behind early in this third quarter, 25-24, but have since outscored them 5-1 here over the last minute and a half or so to take back the lead. Trying to dump it off inside Losey, battling against Walker. Stops, kicks. Drive by Gibbons. She's stopped as well. Outside, little pump fake, step around, shot blocked. And that's pretty good defense there by Leavenworth all the way around. Here comes Hewitt. Behind the back, working on Battle. She's got her hands full there with Tatum Battle. Outside and trying to jump in every pass lane. Hewitt back over on the right wing, trying to shake off Gibbons. Not able to do so. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. High post Walker. She'll step through. Good take. Just missed it. Did hit the rim. And knocked out of bounds by the Wildcats. It'll stay with the Pioneers with 51 seconds to play in this third quarter. Entry pass trying to get in there. Loose ball, still loose. Kick ball. And it'll go back to Louisburg with the kicked ball by Emerson Allen. Boy, Pioneers had a big old head of steam, and Wildcats good to stop that momentum here in this third quarter. It had picked up in the late in the second quarter, and it carried over really in the first half of this third quarter, but has slowed down now just a bit. Wildcats need to finish strong in the final 39 seconds. 39 on the game clock, 27 on the shot clock. So we'll need to hit some rim here. Battle. Screen comes. Garrison trying to dump it off into Losey. She does get the position she's won. Off the glass, just missed it. Rebound, though, pulled out. Fresh shot clock. Now you can shoot. They don't need to do that. I don't think they checked the shot clock. Got to recognize here, now you can take the final shot of this third quarter, and that would be kind of important, I think. 17 seconds to play. Now you definitely want to work for the final shot. That shot clock kind of got them at a fire one off there. They didn't really need to. It's the rim. You get a reset. Now dump off in Losey. Trying to go backside Battle. Just well defended once again, and they have shut down the post. Here tonight has Leavenworth. Far side, near side rather. 3 on the way. Just missed. It was definitely on target, just a little short. And that's the end of the third quarter. They will call it, so will we. We're back in 1 minute. Wildcats up by 5 with 1 quarter to play. You're watching Wildcat basketball on Lewisburg Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Looking for the perfect getaway? At Destination Fun Travel, we bring the world to you. From turquoise Caribbean beaches to European river cruises and beyond. Destination Fun Travel is an award-winning travel agency specializing in creating unforgettable vacations. All-inclusive resorts, luxury villas, group trips, or custom vacation packages. Let us turn your dream vacation into reality, because with us, the journey is just as exciting as the destination.
Here we go, fourth quarter action from Louisburg. Wildcats up by 5 as we head to this final stanza with the basketball as well. But, man, they have just forced that entry pass in there one too many times. And now Hewitt with an opportunity. She'll take some contact. They get away with a lot of it. That ball's loose. They will come out of there with it. Nope, they're going to get a jump ball, and that'll stay with Leavenworth. So, a funky little scenario there. And it will stay with the Pioneers on the alternating possession. Hewitt to inbound for Leavenworth. Deep. Top of the key for Brown. Brown back in the ball game after being shaken up a little bit ago. A little scoop under by Hewitt. And draws enough contact to go to the free throw line. Somehow this is just her second trip to the line. The last one was an and one opportunity in the third quarter. And now she'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. First one's up and good. Good little ball player, Maya Hewitt. I've got her total right now at 12. I do have 2 floating out there that I'm not completely sure about. And at the end of the night, she'll probably end up getting them in our final totals. Just statistically, I think that was probably the one I missed. Here's a 3 from the far side on the way, no good. Latham's in position, though. She'll go right up against Graham, but kick back outside Bockelman. I think that one got a little bit tipped. There's Latham once again, and once again the battle is won by Emerson Allen. Allen has really done a nice job, the sophomore, 5'8" sophomore down there against Latham and Scott. Skip pass near side. Graham, she'll look at a 3 on the way. No good. They've missed a bunch of those, and if they have gone, those have gone, there would be a whole different ball game. And now Brown will force one up. She'll draw contact. She'll go to the stripe to shoot too. If some of those deep balls fall for Leavenworth, this is a completely different ball game. But they have it. Now they're trying to get it done for the free throw line with Brown. Brown. And she is 2 out of 4 on the night. Now misses that one, so she is 2 out of 5 from the free throw line. Had 4 first half points. Did Brown. She'll get the second one. Back to a 1-possession game. Still a long way to go in it. Bockelman, good running there. Doesn't put it on the deck. Just misses it. Latham, big, strong rebound. Kick out, deep 2 on the way. No good, missed it. Saved by Bockelman once again, nearly, but she was just stepping out of bounds, and back it goes. I've been fortunate so far to, not fortunate, I've been unfortunate to not get to do many basketball games. Everybody else has taken them from me, but my posterior is not acclimated yet to the basketball bench riding. So I got to stand up and watch the final 6.5 of this one from my feet. What a take there by Brown. And a timeout going to be called by Coach Lane as this one's starting to already dwindle once again. Layla Brown's first field goal of the second half is a big one, pulls the Wildcats back to within 1, 30-29. It's a full timeout. We'll go ahead and take a 30. We're back at 30 seconds. You're watching Wildcat basketball.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Looking?
One-point ball game, 6:20 to play, fourth quarter. Do have another one coming up on the backside of this one. The boys set to take on the Pioneers in just a little bit, but we've got quite a bit more action, I think, to go here in this one. Wildcats need a couple of consistent trips down the floor offensively. Entry pass into Latham, and that has been the story of this one. Just errant entry passes. They've really forced that down in there, and it just hasn't been there. They've defended it well. 3 on the way. Just missed, but another rebound by Hewitt, and a tie-up going to be called. That'll be in favor of the Wildcats. They'll get a benefit of that one. But if that 3 goes down, that is a big shot for Leavenworth. Wildcats lucky that it did not. But they have just not had real strong possessions offensively here of late. There's a near steal. Just into the ball game, Ellie Lovejoy. She got a couple of minutes in the first half of this one. Inbound deep, too deep, over the head, and Hewitt with it. Bachman needs to get up there and get stiff, get yourself set, and don't draw that foul. That is, got to play better defense than that, and get yourself back and set up and make that defender go over the top of you if you can. And both of Bachman's fouls have been, they looked almost identical to that. And she actually has 3 fouls in this one. Last 2 have looked just like that one. And back to the free throw line goes Hewitt, who is 2 out of 3 on the night from the stripe. Well, she made that bucket. I guess I missed that. So that takes the lead now for Leavenworth back in front. She gets the and one. Near side battle. Wildcats back down by 2. Latham nearly to track that one, and the ball was partially blocked, I think, on the take by Battle, but maybe not. And maybe if Latham doesn't touch it, it's out on them. I don't know if she just missed that much or not, but back down by 2. Second lead of the ball game for Leavenworth. They led 24-22, now 32-30. Here with 5:20 to play in the ball game. Moving around Lovejoy to the right side for Brown. Brown, hard pass, just let that one go. They don't. Latham gets it, Battle, outlet. And now bringing up the floor is Gibbons. Gibbons trying to shake off Brown. She'll need Battle. Battle, she'll take, just throws one up. Partially blocked, got to let that go, I think. I think that one got maybe tipped on the way up, perhaps. Those have been a couple of takes. Your freshman showing her youth a little bit in her last couple of offensive possessions. You kind of want to work the ball around a little bit, get a little bit better shot selection offensively. Ball nearly knocked away there. Tough defense by Losey. Out high Walker. She'll give it up to Brown. There's Allen, Lovejoy. Back to the corner for Walker. Look at a 3 on this one, and it's good. That's the one I've been waiting for to happen for a while. That is their first 3 of the game, and it couldn't have came at a worse time for the Wildcats. And the defense has just gotten tighter, it seems, from Leavenworth. Left corner, dump off Latham. Just throws it out of bounds. Brown able to get there just enough to get in front of her. And back to the Pioneers it goes. It is a 10-0 run. Now by Leavenworth. They had a 7-0 run in the first half. How about 3 more for Walker? Back-to-back trays for Nala Walker, and those are huge. 38-30. Now it's a 13-0 run. It started back at the end of the third quarter. It started actually here in this fourth quarter. It's all been in this fourth quarter. Wildcats scored the last bucket of the third quarter, made it 30-25, and since then have been quiet. Yet to score here in this fourth quarter, already halfway through it. And may get that broken here as we go to the free throw line with Kinley Scott. Trying to get the first points of this fourth quarter for the Wildcats, and she does. First point, I should say. Offense has been few and far between here in the second half of this one. Second shot, no good. Good board nearly by Losey. Good effort there all the way around. Just couldn't hold on to it. Out of bounds it goes. Again, that snaps a 13-0 run by Leavenworth. A 30-second timeout. We will go ahead and keep it right here. I was going to look earlier for our schedule. Just kind of keep you up to date on what's coming up here on Louisburg Sports Live. We do have Louisburg action coming your way on Tuesday, but that will be a simulcast on our Baldwin Sports Live station. So if you want to keep up with the Wildcats, check out Baldwin Sports Live. Ryan Hilmer on the call. Ryan does a great job. Baldwin's really good over there right now, and the Wildcats are going to find out when they head over that way on Tuesday, and then we're back with Louisburg Sports Live on Thursday at Bonner Springs. Drake Miller, Josh will have that one as well. And then first game of the new year is home against Harrisonville on January the 6th. There's another turnover that's stolen right back away by Gibbons. Gibbons, dump off inside. Scott, good patience, but blocked once again. Hewitt is just a beast, both offensively and defense. Now Scott's going to get called for the reach in. Just her first of this game. That is team foul number 4, however, on the Wildcats. The next one, the Pioneers will be shooting free throws. Get it into Brown. They are just reaching across that body. That is usually called a foul right there. Not the case here. 3 on the near side, and they were starting to drop. I'm just telling you, folks, I've watched too much basketball. When I saw them taking all those threes, I thought, man, they must be pretty confident in them. And I was just waiting for them to start falling. I did not want that to happen, but that's the situation we're in now. Battle trying to answer back, not able to do so. And just a lot of one-and-done possessions, too. I'm not quite good enough to keep all the rebounds with everything else we got going on. Here's Hewitt. Wildcats just let her get to the rim, and that is not ideal. But I guarantee you on the rebound front, the Wildcats are getting hammered. Another turnover. There's a foul going to be called on Yoder. And boy, Wildcats are they have led throughout this entire game just about. They lost the lead briefly in the third quarter, but gained it back and had the lead going by 5 into the fourth quarter. And that's going to be a weird stat line for people to see. Up by 5 going to the fourth, and now down by 12 here with just over 3 minutes to play, and add one more on the bucket by Brown. And so far here in this fourth quarter, they have outscored the Wildcats 14-1. They'll stay right there on the missed free throw by Brown. Garrison, battle, 3 on the way. Good, needed that desperately. And Coach Lane knows it. She's going to take a timeout. We will take one as well. Could be one of our final ones of this one. Do have a boys game coming up in just a little bit, but we'll be back in 30 seconds to try to wrap this one up. We'll see. Wildcats down by 10. Got to that break late, and I changed my mind. So here we'll go. We'll stay right here with the final 2.5 or so of this ball game. Again, the Wildcats led 11-5 after 1. There was a 7-0 run in that second quarter. If they kind of had kept the pressure on them, Wildcats led by as many as 10 early on in this. They led 21-11. And since that point, they have been outscored. Since they led by 10, they have been outscored 33-10. And so, and that has continued in. That went into the third quarter when they got their first lead of the game, 24-22. Louisburg battled back, got it 25-24, grew that lead to 5. But here in this fourth quarter, it has been all Leavenworth, and will continue to be coming out of the break as they will have the basketball. 2:42 to go in this one. Wildcats need a flurry here down the stretch, then get right back into this one. Brown shakes off battle, kick to the corner, open look at one by Brown Allen, and it is good. Emerson Allen 3 threes in this second half, 2 in this fourth quarter. I was doing all that math. I hadn't counted that 3-point bucket, so it wasn't quite as bad in that fourth quarter so far, but it's not been great. Ideal for Lewis, but good take there by Garrison, not able to get it to fall. Gibbons, rather. And a rebound again, pulled out of there by Brown for Leavenworth. Long pass up in front to Hewitt. Scoop off left side, Graham. She wants a 3 on the way. Oof, that goes. It's real rough. Minute 48 to play. Gibbons to bring it up the floor. Over to Battle. Back to Gibbons. High post for Scott. Scott stopped by Walker. Guy is able to get one up, and foul going to be called. No, timeout. They're going to take a full. So Leavenworth will take a timeout. We will take this one. We're back in 1 minute. You're watching Wildcat Basketball on Louisburg Sports Live, presented by Vose Pharmacy.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Vose Pharmacy is Louisburg's true hometown pharmacy. Pharmacist Kevin Vose and his team are proud to be part of the Louisburg community, and your health is their top priority. And now with Test to Treat, Vose can provide strep and flu testing and treatment all in one by appointment. Vose continues to be your stop for everyday health essentials and all of your prescription needs. Vose Pharmacy, Louisburg's pharmacy, and proud to support the Wildcats. Call 913-533-7575 or visit VosePharmacy.com.
Hey, call insurance.
Back underway here in this one, 47-34. Leavenworth with the basketball, minute 26 to play in this fourth quarter. Graham over to Walker. Scott trying to poke that ball out. They're really playing aggressively, trying to make something happen defensively, or the Wildcats here in this one. Right wing for Brown. She just walks around there, and shot up at the buzzer is good. And the foul to boot. Rubbing a little salt in it right now, all of the Pioneers. And this is a perplexing contest, because the final score is not going to be indicative really of what all has transpired here just this fourth quarter. And Brown, the and one. Brown and Hewitt going to finish this one with the big numbers. Oh, ball kicked out of bounds by the Pine. Ooh, I could have swore that went off the heel of Walker. Oh, it did. Yeah, I was right. So were they. Inbound deep, Scott, right back to the corner. 3 on the way. Good on the three-point bucket by McKinley Harmon, her second of the game. Harmon with 9 points. Steal right back by Battle, and she's going to draw contact. Nope, ball just went out of bounds. And we'll go back to Leavenworth here with 35 seconds to play in the ball game. Elliott Insurance post-game show coming your way in just a little bit. We'll recap this one, start to get you ready for that boys game coming up in just a little bit. Brown trying to shake off Battle. She's going to be a good one for the Wildcats. To the corner, Graham. Final 20 seconds. Shot clock and game clock are just about matched up, maybe 0.5 seconds different. So they really could run this out. Just about. That looks to be the story. Man, what a fourth quarter by Leavenworth in this one. They were down by 5 going into it. They're going to win by 13. That is a heck of a fourth quarter. including what was a 13-0 run, and that ended up being the difference in this one. 13 points, 50-37, your final score for the Wildcats and the Pioneers in our first game of the night. We do have a boys game coming up in just a little bit. We'll still talk about that one. But after we recap this girls matchup, take a look at our final numbers, all that and more coming up here in just a little bit on the Elliott Insurance post-game show. Elliott Insurance, they have been, they believe in building strong relationships with their clients and their community, and that is the best way to serve both their clients and their community, with offices throughout the area and online at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com. Final score on the girls' side, they drop this one 50-37 in a rough third and fourth quarter. We'll talk about it next on the Elliott Insurance game post-game show on Louisburg Sports Live.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Looking for the perfect getaway? At Destination Fun Travel, we bring the world to you. From turquoise Caribbean beaches to European river cruises and beyond. Destination Fun Travel is an award-winning travel agency specializing in creating unforgettable vacations. All-inclusive resorts, luxury villas, group trips, or custom vacation packages. Let us turn your dream vacation into reality, because with us, the journey is just as exciting as the destination.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Wildcat fans can find us at 1262 West Amity in Louisburg or 913-837-4230. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. Since their doors first opened in 1920, First National Bank has been committed to local decision-making and long-term relationships. Locally owned and managed, First National Bank is there to guide you through all your firsts. First checking or savings account, first loan, first business groundbreaking, or your first home. A variety of banking services, expert guidance, and an emphasis on putting you first. First National Bank in Louisburg, 1201 West Amity, 913-837-5191. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Delicioussment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic. You wanna live free?
Back out here on the Elliott Insurance post-game show, Elliott Group post-game show here on Louisburg Sports Live. Wrapping up our girls coverage here tonight. The Lady Wildcats fall 50-37 in this one, but boy, what a tale of two halves and just some runs by the Leavenworth Pioneers. Wildcats just didn't have an answer. Start out this game strong. It was tied once at 2-2, and then the Wildcats poured it on them in the first quarter, led by 6, 11-5. Louisburg would extend their lead up to as many as 10. A game they lost by 13, they once led by 10. That was midway point of the second quarter, 21-11. But from that point on, they were outscored 39-16. And it came in a couple of spurts. That was right after that lead. A 7-0 run by Leavenworth would pull them to within 4, going to the locker room, 22-18. Out of the locker room, they were fighting them off, and then finally Leavenworth takes their first lead of the game, 24-22. But kudos to Louisburg. They battled back, got the lead 25-24, and then grew that lead to 5 going into the third quarter. But, man, just could not get one to go through the hoop. In that third quarter, Louisburg finished with 7 points, whereas I should have figured this one up because I was like, there's just 4 threes right off the bat is 12, and so 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25 points, so 25-7 in the fourth quarter, and that's a tough way to lose a game. And Leavenworth, I said it early, they were shooting those threes, they were shooting them, they were missing them, they were shooting their deep shots, they were missing them, but usually if the team is shooting those, certainly early on in a game, they've made them before, and that's why they keep shooting them, and they started to fall in that fourth quarter. I just mentioned they knocked down 4 threes. They had 5 in the second half. All of their threes came in the second half. And final score again in this one, 50-37. We'll run through your final scoring totals. First up for Leavenworth, and it's either 17 or 19 for Maya Hewitt. I had a 2-point just kind of floating out there that I missed, and so I just went and gave them to her. So she definitely was the catalyst in this game. 19 points for Hewitt, and then 11 points for Brown. Those 2 could have been for her. 11 points for Emerson Allen. Allen had 3 threes in the second half to get her 11. 6 points for Nala Walker, all from behind the arc, all in the fourth quarter. And then 1 point from Amira Graham from the free throw line in this one for the Pioneers, who moved to 2-0 on the year. And for the Wildcats, they will drop to 1-3 as they are led tonight by Tatum Battle. The freshman had a pair of threes in this game in a low-scoring affair. That's going to help lead your team. 10 points for Battle, 9 points for McKinley Harmon, 7 points for Kinley Scott, 6 points for McKenna Losey, 3 points for Ella Bockelman, 1 point for Talon McMurray, 1 point for Aaliyah Gibbons. No points for Madeline Yoder, no points for Morgan Latham, and that was the difference in this one. They were able to do what they wanted to do, which was take Latham out of this game, and they did that in the box score and on the floor as well in this one. 50-37, your final score on the girls' action. The boys are coming up next. We'll talk about that one as we kick off our pregame coverage in just a little bit. You're watching Louisburg High School basketball tonight. You're on Louisburg Sports Live.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, preparing for a career in healthcare as part of Fort Scott Community College's nursing program. Or maybe you belong on stage as part of the Hounds band or theater department. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Maximize your athletic potential with Louisburg Chiropractic. Athletes of all ages and skill levels can improve with the help of Dr. Jake Polzin at Louisburg Chiropractic Center. Shorter recovery times, increased range of motion, and flexibility are just a few of the benefits. Everyone can benefit from chiropractic care, from the pros to gym rats, rec golfers to high school athletes. Let Louisburg Chiropractic Center improve your performance. Call now, 913-837-2910.
Explore, imagine, and connect at the Louisburg Library in downtown Louisburg. Serving the community since 1968, the Louisburg Library has everything you're looking for. Whether you're into bestsellers, mystery, sci-fi, action, romance, or graphic novels, there's a story for everyone. Take advantage of their programs for kids and adults like book boxes, book clubs, winter read, summer bash, computer coding camps, and so much more. Stop by and meet their friendly staff 7 days a week and learn more at louisburglibrary.org.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stows with Wildcat Veterinary Clinic. Come see us at our newly remodeled facility across from the stadium. We're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services and specialty care that includes surgery, chiropractic, and reproductive services. With 24-hour emergency services, a team of 13 veterinarians, and 3 other locations in Paola, Drexel, and Martin City, our commitment to this community makes Wildcat Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
The Bose Real Estate Group at Keller Williams would like to wish all of our sporting teams success this season. If you're looking for real estate, feel free to contact us. If you're looking for buyer needs or seller needs, we're more than happy to help you with any of your transactions. Feel free to give us a call, 913-963-4076, or you can email us at dougbose@kw.com. We look forward to hearing from you, and go Cats.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
Building a life is different for everyone because everyone is different. That's why State Farm is there.
Contact Buddy Shaw in Louisburg for a quote today.
The Kansas City Chiefs and the University of Kansas Cancer Center are at the top of their game. Both organizations know excellence comes through their actions. It's about giving support and collaborating together. It's providing comfort and leadership to forge the path to success. The University of Kansas Cancer Center cares for you in every moment, no matter how small. Learn more at kucancercenter.org.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Vose Pharmacy is Louisburg's true hometown pharmacy. Pharmacist Kevin Vose and his team are proud to be part of the Louisburg community, and your health is their top priority. And now with Test to Treat, Vose can provide strep and flu testing and treatment all in one by appointment. Vose continues to be your stop for everyday health essentials and all of your prescription needs. Vose Pharmacy, Louisburg's pharmacy, and proud to support the Wildcats. Call 913-533-7575 or visit vosepharmacy.com.
Welcome back out here on the TJ Solander Farm Bureau Financial Services pregame show. TJ's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected, protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help them customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 106 West Amity Street, right here in Lewisburg, or call 913-837-3237. And, of course, Lewisburg Sports Live is presented by Vose Pharmacy. At Vose Pharmacy, you can count on their dependable and reliable pharmacist, Kevin Vose, and his friendly staff serving Lewisburg for more than a decade. To learn more, visit vosepharmacy.com or call 913-837-3784. You see the information for Vose. Back over to TJ. Boys out on the floor getting ready to warm up here in this one. The Lewisburg Wildcats coming in at 2-1 on the year. 1-1 in the Frontier League, and their competition's there. Open up the year with a 59-57 barn burner against Wellsville and get the win there in a tight contest. And then how about that? Their 2 wins are by a combined 5 points because they beat Tonganoxie in a Frontier League tilt 63-60. And then their one loss this year against Ottawa, 53-67. And so coming into this one at 2-1, feeling okay about their chances here tonight against the Leavenworth Pioneers. They come in at 1-0. Their only win is a 70-57 win over Turner a week ago. And so they're just playing in their second contest. We'll see if that happens. In fact, we saw that in the girls' game where Leavenworth, Lewisburg's played 3 games. Leavenworth had only played 1. The first half of that game, you could tell they were still trying to work some things out. Boy, they found it in the second half of this one. We'll see what the boys have in store for you tonight. In the Wildcats, 2-1, 1-1 in the Frontier League. Pioneers 1-0 in their early going of this one. We will be back in action next Tuesday, a simulcast broadcast. You'll be able to watch the Wildcats on our sister station, Baldwin Sports Live. So go check out the Baldwin Sports Live channel. Ryan Hilmer and his crew will have that one for you. And then back on the road, staying on the road at Bonner Springs to wrap up 2025. That will be next Thursday night. We'll have that game for you right here on Lewisburg Sports Live through our Varsity Sports Live network. Getting ready to get through their starting lineups here inside the gymnasium. We're looking for a starting lineup sponsor. Business wants to take advantage of our ever-increasing audience. We would love to have your business be our starting lineup sponsor. But it will be first for the Wildcats, 0, Herschel Strumberger. And I can't see the other numbers right now. They moved the scores table across the way from us, and so we can't just kind of buzz right down and grab our starters like we typically do. We'd have to get across the floor. They were out there warming up. Didn't want to send Josh into harm's way. They're recognizing Andy Brown, Lewisburg Sports Zone, incredible resource, and not his bag, I don't think, having to be out in front of everybody, but kind of behind the camera guy, but goes out there, takes a nice wave, and so now they're going through the starting lineups here in this one, and it'll be first up for we'll just go through them with the PA announcer. How about that? We can see them as they come out on the floor. Syquise Davis, 5'6" senior for the Pioneers. It'll be number 0, Herschel Strumberger, 6'6" sophomore. He is a good one for them. It'll be Raivani Cheatham, number 4. It'll be Parker Stanfield, senior for the Wildcats. Kentravian Tolbert, number 5, the 5'9" senior for the Pioneers. Owen Marsh, the 5'9" senior for Lewisburg. A.J. Clark, number 14, the 5'11" junior for the Pioneers. Number 10, Derek Frederick, 5'3" senior. And for the Pioneers, it'll be number 24, Gunnar Alonzo. And for the Wildcats, it'll be number 11, Lance Callahan, a 5'11" junior. Wildcats are coached by Ben Dahl. And the Pioneers are coached by Bill Sloan. The 2-1 Wildcats against the 1-0 Leavenworth Pioneers here early going non-conference action in this one. Thanks for joining us for the TJ Solander Farm Bureau Financial Services pregame show. And we'll get ready to get underway in this one. Opening tip is always brought to you by the Louisburg Athletic Club. Louisburg Athletic Club has got you covered. No more excuses. Gym access 24/7 for all members. Get access to the locker room and sauna. Fitness classes are included. Healthy shakes at the smoothie bar, tanning, massage therapy, all open to the public. Join them every Tuesday for half-price shakes from 3 to 5 and half-price tans every Thursday. Opening tip going to be won by the Pioneers. Strumberger got there first, but batted it to Leavenworth. And there's a steal by Marsh for Louisburg. An empty frame to begin this one for the Pioneers. Marsh will bring it up the middle. Kick over right wing for Frederick. Frederick stops his dribble. Backdoor Marsh off the glass, no good. Well defended by Leavenworth. Loose ball on the floor. Marsh comes out of there with it again. Marsh, man, missed it again. Owen Marsh been a factor early on in this one, just not able to get out of there with points. Here comes Leavenworth's second possession of this game. Near corner, controlled by Clark. Moving around through, a little shake, top of the key for Cheatham. Cheatham up off the glass, no good, just missed it. Well defended by Louisburg. They'll give it up for Frederick, who will call out the play for the Wildcats. Just underway, 1 minute into this one. Right side, Stanfield. Here's Frederick. And a three, and good. The foul, I think, was away from the shot, but the bucket does count on the three-point take by Lance Callahan. And he'll get the three and have a chance for the and one. Oh, they say the foul was on the floor, but the shot was good. So it wasn't an and one because the foul wasn't on him actually shooting. It was away from the ball. But it will stay with the Wildcats nonetheless because of the foul, so we'll keep the possession. That's a dangerous pass, low percentage. Loose and picked up by Leavenworth. A.J. Clark coming up the far side in front of the Wildcat bench. Kick to the corner. Well defended, closed out there by Strumberger. 6'6" frame going to close out well. Nice take that time. Shot up, loose ball, picked out of there by Strumberger once again. A pretty good look at it from Cheatham, but just didn't fall. Quickly on the other end of the floor. High elevating shot, kissed off the glass by Callahan. He has 5 early points. And the Wildcats lead at 5-0. Controlling out by Alonzo. He'll give way into the paint. Davis back to the corner, driving. Stopped by Strumberger, walked with it. Ivoni Cheatham traveled. 6'1" senior turns it back over to the Wildcats. 5:56 to go, first quarter. They'll break that pressure applied on the inbound. It'll be 2-on-2. Try to alley-oop it, and they do not get the dunk, but they do get the little flip up by Strumberger. And it's a 7-0 run by the Wildcats to begin this one. Alonzo. Little fake, little head fake, a nice one, and shook him off. Gunnar Alonzo breaks the drought for Leavenworth. Marsh dribbles through all that. Stolen right out of his hand. They're going to call it charge on Marsh. So Marsh will pick up his first personal. Team foul number 1 as well. Wildcats will show a little pressure here. A little zone press, three-quarter court. Pick them up, not real aggressive. Trying to get that trap spot. And they'll get it across, pull it way out high. Will Tolbert. Now here's Clark. Working against Callahan. Good defense by Callahan, and they're going to get him. Oh, I don't know. That was real close. That ball was already changed possession and going, but they do get Lance Callahan his first. Team foul number 2. Inbound to the corner for Isaac Butter, who checked into the ball game a little bit ago. Into the paint, kick, back to Butter. 3 on the way, no good. He fights for his own rebound and gets it. What's a better last name than Butter? That's like the best thing in the world. A kid named Salt and Sugar and Butter, that's all you need. Add some eggs, we got a cake and flour, we're all good to go. Right side, looking to take his Stanfield. He gets it stripped out of his hands, but they're going to call a foul. It's all one official calling the hand check fouls. I know his name, but I'm not going to call him out. He's had the last 4 fouls, and all 4 fouls of this game. Looking inbound here is Frederick. He'll get it in near side for John Getterman. Getterman just checking to the ball game. He'll look to drive. Now kick. Near side, Frederick. Now Marsh trying to pick his way through there, and he gets it stolen away by Alonzo. Out to Butter. He'll throw it into the paint. Shot up, left it short. Rebound by Strumberger for the Wildcats. That will make up for some Ales. That time they do get beat by Clark, but not able to finish at the rim. Marsh going to go baseline all the way around. He stepped out of bounds. Maybe a little too much dribbling that time. Look to your teammates. For Marsh. Maybe a little too aggressive on the take that time. Just midway point of this first quarter. Wildcats jumped out to an early 7-0 lead, and both teams have kind of held serve since. Alonzo trying to shake off Stanfield. Good defense by Stanfield. Stolen away by Marsh. Helped out by Parker. Here's Marsh, again, trying to make his own shot. He'll pull up the free throw line. That one's no good. We'll have to get these other guys involved here, man. Offensively, anyways. Butter to the corner for Clark, and he walked with it. That little stutter step, and that'll get you every time. Another turnover by Leavenworth here, 3:22 to go first quarter. Trot it down the floor. Will Frederick, near side, give way to Callahan. He lost it. Now he got it back somehow. He'll go ahead and take it. Left hand, up and good. Well, that's one way to create your own shot. Turn it over and then get it right back. Callahan with all but 2 of their points. He's got 7 first quarter points. 9-2's your score. Here's Butter out high. He gets pushed off. Yep, a little too much perhaps. Well, they're going to say he walked with it. Oof. Thought maybe he got shoved by Stanfield, but they turn it over, does Butter. Here's Getterman. He'll step back. Little 12-footer, just rimmed out. There's Strumberger, though, to get his own rebound. That 6'6" frame showing it. Gets it stripped, though, by Clark as he brought it down. And the other way they go in a hurry is Cheatham. He'll give it up to Tolbert. Now over to Clark for 3, no good. Getterman there on the board. Wildcats doing a good job on the defensive glass. Limit opportunities for the Pioneers. A lot of contact to the corner now for Stanfield. Stolen away, then stolen back. Getterman. Ugh, there's a Plinko chip. Baseline jumper, and no good. Just missed it on the take by Callahan, I believe. May have been Frederick over there. Cheatham, Alonzo. Back to the top of the key for Clark, who will set the offense for the Pioneers. Minute 43 to go first quarter. 9-2 Wildcats in the early going of this one. Clark, top of the key, move over near side. Give away for Tolbert. Butter looked at a deep one, didn't want to take it. Baseline, good look there. Defense from Stanfield over and knocked it out of the air. Looked like that was going to be an easy one for the Pioneers. Other end needs some offense. Getterman steps into a 3 on the way. Good! And a timeout being called by Leavenworth after the three-point bucket by John Getterman. And it's a 30. We will go ahead and just keep it right here. 12-2, Wildcats on top. But don't go anywhere if you're just joining us. Ladies fell earlier tonight, a game where they led by 5 at the end of 3, 30-25, and ended up dropping it 50-37 to Leavenworth. They had 4 threes in the fourth quarter, did Leavenworth, and outscored them 25-6 in the fourth, and just tough to overcome that after they really had played a pretty good game up to that point. Just never did get the inside game solidified, did the Lady Wildcats, and that ended up dooming them after the outside shot opened up for Leavenworth. Again, make sure you join us on Tuesday. We'll be watching the Wildcats on our sister station, Baldwin Sports Live. Go check that out. Subscribe to it so you know when that game starts. And then back on Louisburg Sports Live, our Varsity Sports Live channel with the Wildcats at Bonner Springs on Thursday to wrap up 2025. They'll break that zone pressure, and then Getterman, I think, going to get called for the reach-in on Butter. It's his first, team foul number 3 here in this first quarter, 1:09 to play in it. Hand off to Butter. He'll give way to Clark. Man-to-man defense here for the Wildcats. Alonzo out high, working against Getterman. He'll try to test him. Push off, lost his footing. That's probably a travel. Marshall get the interception, though. 3-on-2, got to take advantage of it. Marsh never even looked at those other two guys coming up the floor. Got to see behind you, have those eyes in the back of the head, and then Getterman gets called for that little shake and bake walk as well. So, early season basketball, that's a fact. We're watching here some of these unforced errors and mistakes that they're having, and both teams guilty of it. It's to be expected. I very beginning of the broadcast talked about these early season first 4 or 5 games are really to see who you are as a team, work out your details, and maybe elevate a few players. There's Butter at the free throw line. He'll elevate, toss one up, no good. And another defensive rebound by the Wildcats. Getterman going to push it. Skip pass, near side, on the way. Stringfield. There's a Stanfield and a Stringfield. Missed who got that one. I was trying to figure out who it was. Other end of the floor quickly. Another stop by Stanfield. He'll get it and push it up the floor. And that's the end of the first quarter. 14-2, a good start to this one for the Louisburg Wildcats. We're back in 1 minute. You're watching Wildcat basketball on Louisburg Sports Live.
Option Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
$14-2 first quarter for the Louisburg Wildcats. I'm just now realizing that record wrong on the Wildcats. And they're trying to add to that win record of 2-1. Off to a really good start in this one at home. Stringfield, entry pass to Strumberger, up and good. First time they've gotten Herschel really the ball there on that low block, and he makes them pay. 16-2. Trying to attack is Davis. He gets stopped and then able to find his way through, lets the defense clear. And Syquise Davis, just the second field goal of the ball game for Leavenworth. Getterman, kick, 3 on the way. No good on the take by Callahan. It would have been his second. A foul going to be called on the rebound. They're going to get Strumberger for that one. Out of the ball game goes John Getterman. Back in comes Derek Frederick. Alonzo checks out for the Pioneers. And in for him comes number 23, Adrian Brantley, 6'3 junior. He'll have it far side working against Strumberger. Good defense by Herschel. Back outside, they go to Davis. Trying to shake off. Catch and fire, 3 on the way from Brantley, no good. Saved, though, by the Pioneers. Another 3 going up. This one rims out. Rare back-to-back rebounds and a timeout, travel rather, going to be called. Kind of rolled over, did Davis when he got that. Just can't do that. Pressure going to be applied here in the backcourt by the Pioneers. They'll break that with Marsh. Marsh push off Strumberger. Strumberger in the paint. Ooh, get that close, young man, elevate. At the elbow. Back around they go on the right wing. Looking to attack. Deep 2 on the way by Callahan. No good. 6'6", probably ought to touch it more than once per possession. Up the floor they go. Going to get a reach in on the Wildcats. Probably a good foul, honestly, by Frederick. His first, team foul number 2 in the second quarter. They'll get it in. Davis into the paint, wrap around, all alone, just mishandled it. Oof, that was too good. That was almost like the wide receiver taking his eyes off of it to run with it before he catches it, as he was going to have an easy layup. Was Brantley, but not able to execute. Up the floor they go. Callahan, he'll shake and bake and lose him. Kick, near side, look at take, pull up. Long 2 on the way by Viterna. Fletcher Viterna, the 5'10 junior, knocks down the bucket here in the second quarter. Makes it 18-4. Here's a 3 from the other corner. Off the glass a little bit, no good. Rebound, Strumberger. Just over the top of the Leavenworth defender. Offensive player, rather. Here's Marsh at the free throw line. Hard pass over the right side for Viterna. Here's Strumberger, and he is fouled on the floor, I think. I think they're going to get Syquise Davis for that one. The hot dog fumes have wafted in here and it's starting to really take a toll on me, I'll be honest with you. Might have to get some nitrates here at halftime. You gotta get your daily nitrates. Inbound deep for Viterna. No crossover to the elbow, kick. Callahan for 3, no good. Had one early. Rebound though, Strumberger clearing out of space. He'll turn around, little hook shot, no good. And rebound pulled out of there by the Pioneers. Ripped out of there by Jamarian Jefferson. Just in the ball game. Attack and a foul on the floor again. They're getting beat off that dribble, or the Wildcats. They're starting to reach in when that happens. This one's going to be against Callahan, I believe, and it'll be his second. Callahan knocked down a 3. He had a couple of 2s in that first quarter, and they've started to slow him down. He's had 7 first quarter points. He had the first 7 points of the game, or 7 out of the first 9. Nothing so far here in this second quarter. 5:23 to go in it for halftime. Inbound deep to Clark. To the corner for Butter. Back outside they go for Brantley. He'll hand off to Jefferson. Trying to get it to Butter, cutting across there. He's able to hold on to it. Kick out. I don't know why they reset the shot clock, but they did. And they caught that about 4 seconds after I did. I just want to say that, you know, I'm not officiating this game, but I noticed that about 4 seconds earlier, because there's 31 seconds on it. It starts at 35, so They threw that pass, and that's an honest mistake, honestly, by the shot clock operator to see that ball fly across that baseline, and it didn't hit anything. It wasn't intended to hit anything, but it didn't, and yeah. They're just going to inbound it, reset, inbound, backing his way in there, trying to get over the top, and a nice take that time by Alonzo, his second bucket of the ball game. 18-6. Wildcats need to continue on him. Now a turnover by Louisburg, 3-on-2. Alonzo going to do it himself. Funky little move, shot no good. Stromberger showing that height out to Getterman. John Getterman's checked back in the ball game, kick outside. Now he'll try to go baseline for Viterna. Another near steal, and they do. Butter comes out of there with it. Alonzo in front court, trying to get some contact. Alonzo back-to-back buckets for the Pioneers after a couple of Wildcat turnovers. Here's Getterman. Kick. Callahan in the paint. He'll elevate. Rise up with the right hand, no good. And pulled out of there by Clark for the Pioneers. Another empty frame for Louisburg. Alonzo left corner, feeling hot. Driving Brantley. He'll try to scoop it up. Denied by Oof. There's a guy right underneath there that had a better look at that one, but they do call a foul from behind the play. And Wilson Brantley to the free throw line to shoot 2. Wildcats have led by 14 twice. And at the free throw line, shooting 2 is Adrian Brantley. He'll miss the first one. Here's the second. Missed them both. Rebound by Stanfield. Oh, that's a lot of contact there by Brantley against Stromberger. That's stolen right back by Marsh. Owen Marsh, he'll take it, kick it. Open look for one from Callahan. Good! His second of the ball game. He's in double figures already with 10 points. Is Callahan, 21-8 your score. Shot up no good by Alonzo. Gets his own rebound. He'll try to put it back up and able to do so. Better find an answer for Gunnar Alonzo. He's got 8 first half points. And they're in double figures now with 10 points. Getterman lost it, got it, lost it again. Back it goes, punched out all alone. Stromberger shot up and good off the glass. Right place, right time. That time for Stromberger. He's got 6, a 30-second timeout on the floor. And a 30 on the floor. We'll just go ahead and keep it right here with a little bit left in this first half. Do have a halftime show coming your way in a little bit. We'll look back briefly, give you a look at maybe some of the scoring totals from that girls' game. We'll take a look at our halftime numbers of this boys' game. And a look ahead to the schedule, perhaps peek ahead even into 2026, if you can believe that's a thing. Leavenworth will have the basketball coming out of the timeout. 23-10. Up that far side, Butter with it on the left wing. Back out high to Davis. I'll move it over to Alonzo, right wing. Stromberger's out on him. Make him work for it a little bit. He's some nifty moves, and boy, he took it right at Herschel Stromberger and gave him the what for. That was a pretty nice move there by Gunnar Alonzo. He's in double figures now with 10 of their 12 coming from number 24. Callahan, they're going to have more output, I think, in this one if they want to, from other players. They want to keep pace with Louisburg or try to get back into this one. Getterman on the right wing. Near side now in the paint, stripped. Brantley, John Getterman giving chase, and he just strips it right out of there and says, I'll just take it out of bounds. It's better than a shot. Good hustle, really, by John Getterman to keep that one. That was looking like it was going to be a run out on the steal. He will check out, get a break for that effort. Into the ball game comes Braden Stringfield. Butter to inbound for the Pioneers. He'll inbound deep, give it to their main man here, Alonzo. Give way to Butter. Try a little pick and roll there, not going to be there. Now Clark, he'll have it cleared out for him. Little bunny, 10-footer, good. A.J. Clark, first bucket of the ball game, 23-14. Back to a single-digit lead for Louisburg after they led by as many as 14 here in this first half. Minute 53 to go in it. Up by 9. Marsh on the right wing. Baseline, good look there by Owen Marsh. Couldn't finish, but Strumberger's there to tip it back in. Stringfield had it. Strumberger made it to go. He's got 8. 25-14, back to an 11-point lead. Loose ball, nope, gathered up by Clark. And then a travel going to be right before that foul. He just kind of got his feet shuffled. Stringfield, nice job defensively to get back there and get underneath the basket to defend him and cause that turnover. Inbound, they go quickly. Marsh up the floor. On the right wing, running, looking for one with Stanfield. It wasn't there. Back to the top of the key. 3 on the way from Callahan. No good. He's got the green light out top. Alonzo gets the rebound. Ooh, that's a charge, actually. Alonzo got away with it. Marsh called it out. Doesn't matter. Action's on the other end of the floor. I better get there, too. Rebound by Butter after the take by Brantley. Here's an open look at one for Clark. No good. And rebound pulled out of there by Stanfield for Louisburg. Callahan charging up the floor, and a reach-in foul going to be called against Snow. It's actually away from the ball on Davis. His second. Team foul number 4 with 56 seconds to go here first half. Wildcats leading at 25-14. Baseline jumper, no good, but a foul going to be called. I think that's going to be called against Clark. And if it's a shooting foul, that will send Strumberger to the free throw line to shoot 2, and I believe it is. Clark picks up his second personal foul, team foul number 5. Must have been on the floor. Excuse me, must have been on the floor. Must have been only team foul number 4. So. Oh, it's 3 on it, rather. Leavenworth. I was looking at Louisburg's side of things. Louisburg basketball, 45 seconds to play here first half, 25-14. Callahan throw it in deep, kind of a wish and a prayer, and able to be tracked down by Stringfield. He'll give way to Callahan out high. 10-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. So he'll have to shoot this one or get some rim. Callahan, 25 seconds on the shot clock. Still plenty of time to run your offense. Marsh, Alonzo is there to defend. Has to save it. It will be saved by Stringfield, and I say you set up for the final shot of this half. With the shot clock now off and 20 seconds to go in the game, that's how you'd play that typically. Loose ball gathered up by Leavenworth, trying to go backside, and there is Marsh to swat that one out of the air. Off the pass from Tolbert. I have not seen very good late quarter action here tonight. I think that shot clock throws everybody off because when it goes off, you can chill out. You know, if you got 20 seconds left in the possession, shot clock's off. Just run your play. Typically in late quarter scenarios, you would hold the ball for the last shot, and certainly late in the half. But now they're going to give a chance to Leavenworth to pull the trigger on a 3, get a rebound. That one's knocked away, but they missed a chance to even shoot a good shot at one. Do we have one here? No. And that's the end of the first half, 25-14, 11-point lead for the Wildcats as we go to the break. Plenty to talk about here on the halftime show, including a recap of the first half action of this one, recap of the girls' game, look ahead to next week. All that and more coming up here on the halftime show. We're back in 2 minutes. You're watching Louisburg Wildcat basketball on Louisburg Sports Live.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Wildcat fans can find us at 1262 West Amity in Louisburg or 913-837-4230. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Building a life is different for everyone because everyone is different. That's why State Farm is there.
Contact Buddy Shaw in Louisburg for a quote today.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe with Wildcat Veterinary Clinic. Come see us at our newly remodeled facility across from the stadium. We're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services and specialty care that includes surgery, chiropractic, and reproductive services. With 24-hour emergency services, a team of 13 veterinarians, and 3 other locations in Paola, Drexel, and Martin City, our commitment to this community makes Wildcat Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, studying animal science or learning about farm and ranch management. Maybe you belong here as part of Hounds Hoops on the hardwood. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
Looking for the perfect getaway? At Destination Fun Travel, we bring the world to you. From turquoise Caribbean beaches to European river cruises and beyond. Destination Fun Travel is an award-winning travel agency specializing in creating unforgettable vacations. All-inclusive resorts, luxury villas, group trips, or custom vacation packages. Let us turn your dream vacation into reality, because with us, the journey is just as exciting as the destination.
Welcome back to the halftime show here on Louisburg Sports Live. BJ Harris alongside me, Josh Gillard, as we are at halftime of this one. The score we've got is on your board now. 25-14, Wildcats in front in this one. That's how we got to where we got right now. Where we are right now is Wildcats would jump out in this one to an early 7-0 lead on a 7-0 run to begin things. Powered a lot by Lance Callahan's 7 first quarter points. He had 5 of those first 7. And they led by 12 after one quarter, 14-2. Grew that lead to as much as 14 twice. But eventually, Leavenworth started to try to come back in this one late in the first half. Got it all the way down to where it is right now. This is as close as it's been since it was 12-2. 25-14 here at the halftime break. First up scoring for the Leavenworth Pioneers. Pretty easy, really, because the biggest chunk of that is coming from Gunnar Alonzo. Alonzo, the 6'1 senior. And he has 10 points here at the break. 2 points from A.J. Clark, 2 points from Syquise Davis to round out the 14 points for Leavenworth. For the Wildcats, 10 points from Lance Callahan, 2 buckets from deep, with 6 of those 10 coming from three-point range. 2 points from Viterna and 8 points from Stromberger. And so, I don't know if you know much about basketball, but 10 guys play it at a time. And right now, both teams only have 3 guys each that have scored. There have been way more than 10 who have came into the game. So more offense from both sides of things for the – oop, I missed one. John Getterman had a 3. I was missing 3 points, and now I found them. So 4 guys, I guess, have scored now for Louisburg. But really more offense all the way around, be able to spread the ball around and get some looks at it. But find an answer for Gunnar Alonso for the Wildcats, and Leavenworth's going to have to find the answer for a few more guys than that. But here at the break, Wildcats do lead at 25-14. We'll come back, take a look at that girls game a little bit, and get you ready for second half action in this one. At the break, 25-14, Wildcats in front. We're back in, I did. 10 points. I gave all those points. 3 points from Getterman. That's our halftime score at the break. 25-14. We're back with more right after this on Louisburg Sports Live.
The Bose Real Estate Group at Keller Williams would like to wish all of our sporting teams success this season. If you're looking for real estate, feel free to contact us. If you're looking for buyer needs or seller needs, we're more than happy to help you with any of your transactions. Feel free to give us a call, 913-963-4076, or you can email us at dougbose@kw.com. We look forward to hearing from you, and go Cats.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, studying animal science or learning about farm and ranch management. Maybe you belong here as part of Hounds Hoops on the hardwood. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367. Since their doors first opened in 1920, First National Bank has been committed to local decision-making and long-term relationships. Locally owned and managed, First National Bank is there to guide you through all your first checking or savings account, first loan, first business groundbreaking, or your first home. A variety of banking services, expert guidance, and an emphasis on putting you first. First National Bank in Louisburg, 1201 West Amity, 913-837-5191. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Wildcat fans can find us at 1262 West Amity in Louisburg or 913-837-4230. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Back out here, Louisburg High School. BJ Harris along with you, alongside me, Josh Gillard, as we get ready for second half action in this one. If you missed this earlier tonight, the Lady Wildcats did drop it a tough one, 50-37 to the Leavenworth Pioneers. A game, again, where they led by 5 going into the fourth quarter and just kind of got a drought right as Leavenworth was getting hot. It was a perfect storm, if you will. 19 points from Maya Hewitt to lead all scorers for Leavenworth. They ended up with 3 in double figures, 11 for Layla Brown and 11 for Emerson Allen, including 3 second-half threes from Allen. And then for the Wildcats, freshman Tatum Battle led them with the only player in double figures with 10, 9 points from McKinley Harmon. 7 points from Kinley Scott. And don't forget, join us coming up on Tuesday on Baldwin Sports Live. We'll have the action of the Wildcats and the Bulldogs on that channel on a simulcast broadcast, and then we'll be right back here on Louisburg Sports Live at Bonner Springs on Thursday with Drake Miller back at the helm of this broadcast. Back underway here, second half action from Louisburg. The Pioneers will have the ball to begin the second half, and A.J. Clark fires away a three, no good. Davis is there for the rebound, blocked. Davis 5'3", Strumberger 6'6". That's a tough matchup for him. So a stop on the first defensive opportunity for the Wildcats. Going the other way, they get a foul. Foul's called on Rivani Cheatham, his first, team one as well. Dump off inside Strumberger. Oof. Pretty good effort there, and Cheatham earned his name that time a little bit with a little flop, but it worked. And that will draw the second foul on Strumberger. First of this second half for the Wildcats. Marsh, easy steal. Take care of the basketball. There's a three on the way, and he rattles it in. Lance Callahan's third triple of the game. 13 points for Callahan. And now matching the largest lead of the game at 14. And a foul going to be called. They call it. And the bucket is good on the take by Cheatham. So he's come out strong here in this third quarter. He picks up his first bucket of the ball game. And he'll go to the free throw line to try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Strumberger going to get a brief break as John Getterman will check out. I don't imagine that will be for long. And he'll rattle in the and one. 28-17, so briefly had it out to their largest lead. Now a steal by Davis, wrap around down inside. And that's another charge. Now this one going the other way. Getterman took a big elbow, or shoulder rather, right to the solar plexus and shakes it off. Tough kid. That will be the second on Cheatham. Both here in this second half. Getterman inbound. Pressure going to be applied by Leavenworth. Dribble out of trouble. Shot up off the glass and good. A nice take on the near side with the left hand by Stanfield. His first bucket of the ball game. And another empty frame for Leavenworth. Here comes Marsh. Right down Broadway. Kicked it and knocked out of bounds. Getterman played a little defense to keep Brantley from getting there, and it will stay with the Wildcats. To inbound is Frederick. Callahan at the elbow. He'll elevate. Jumper on the way. Just missed it. Rebound pulled out of there by Brantley. Here come the Pioneers. Down by 13. Handoff Alonzo at 10 first half points. Here's Brantley. He'll take. Kick. Corner. Alonzo. Three on the way. No good. And rebound out of there by Marsh. Little take by Getterman. Just stripped out of his hands. It's going to be a jump ball, I believe. And it is. That's in favor of Louisburg. So they'll maintain possession here with 5:53 to play in this third quarter. Frederick to inbound. Stolen away. Just thievery by Alonzo. Got to anticipate those guys a little bit. Alonzo trying to take it in. That's how he got most of his points in the first half. Here's a three from Brantley. No good. Off the heel. Knocked around and last touch by Alonzo. He also hit the deck hard, but peeled himself off. Louisburg basketball. Pressure applied again here in the backcourt. He'll get it. Callahan. Here's Marsh, just bulldozed over. And out of control was Keyshawn King. First action of the night for him. And team foul number 3 already here for Leavenworth. Something to watch out for. Marsh elevates to get that one over Brantley. Nice play athletically. That one off his shin and out of bounds. Into the ball game for the Wildcats comes Fletcher Viterna, 5'10 junior. Had a little bit of action in the first half. Has 2 points in this game as well. Davis reaching in there. Back around they go. Here's Brantley. He'll attack. Gets to the baseline. Good take by Brantley. Pretty good recovery defensively, but somehow they end up back with it, and that is the aforementioned Keyshawn King, who just checked in the ball game. He gets 2. 30-19, back to an 11-point game. Getterman, break that defense. Wildcats have numbers now. Getterman will take it. He'll be fouled hard. John is going to feel this game. It's all said and done. I'm going to say it was on the floor. They do say it's on the floor, huh? Frederick will inbound for the Wildcats. Have to throw it in deep. Tracked down by Stanfield. They'll give way to Getterman, who'll call out the offense for the Wildcats. Catch and fire 3 by Callahan, no good. Good rebound by Alonzo, and I think that was somebody came down wrong. Viterna maybe got banged up on it. He is down on the floor, and other end of the floor, they knock down a bucket, does Brantley for 3. He knocks it down. It's insult to injury there, as on the other end of the floor, Viterna was shaken up. He went up, came down, twisted that ankle. Classic basketball injury. But down to an 8-point contest. Wildcats have got it out to match their largest lead of the game at 14. Now trimmed back down to 8 here by Leavenworth. Up the floor quickly, though. Elevate, shot up no good on the take by Frederick, and another one and done there by the Pioneers. Bringing up the floor will be King. He'll hand off to Cheatham. Cheatham trying to cross over on Marsh, does. A little off-balance shot, no good, but a rebound there by King, and his putback, he is fouled. He'll be fouled by Lance Callahan. That'll be his 3rd. Team foul number 3 on Louisburg here in this 3rd quarter. And that does send Keyshawn King to the free throw line to shoot 2, his first trip to the foul line. Just a second past this halfway point of this 3rd quarter. First one rattles out. Callahan will get a break. In comes Strumberger. A little bit longer break than I expected. And a little bit of a run by Leavenworth. No surprise there. Missed them both. Did King. Rebound by Marsh. Throw it up in front for Frederick. And that ball is tipped, and then a foul going to be called against the Pioneers. And that one was on the shot. I thought that was more of a floor foul than the one before. They called him floor, but what do I know? But Frederick to shoot 2 has yet to be on the score chart tonight. Chance to do that right here and break a little bit of a run by Leavenworth. And he does. It's the second one, but a rebound. Good rebound there by Stanfield. And a foul going to be called. That'll be a shooting foul, too, as they are in the bonus now in this third quarter. The sixth team foul on Leavenworth and the second on Keyshawn King. And that sends Stanfield to the free throw line to shoot two and miss the first one. Parker Stanfield with 2 points in this third quarter for the game. Trying to add to that total here. Stretch it back out to a double-digit lead for the Wildcats. Missed them both. Another near rebound, but another foul. Goodness. Stanfield will pick up his second personal foul. It's team foul number 4. It's just been a lot of fouls already here in this third quarter, just past the midway point, and just about to have both teams in the bonus. How often does that happen? You miss 2 free throws and then pick up a quick foul trying to make up for it. Doesn't work that way. Top of the key, Davis. A little attack for Cheatham. He gets stopped by the defense, but there's King once again with a rebound and the putback. That's twice he's done that. Both his buckets have been on putbacks. Got to block him out. 31-24. A 7-point game. They have cut the lead in half in this quarter. It was 28-24, or 28-14 rather, and it is a 10-3 margin here in favor of Leavenworth in this third quarter, and it's really trimmed it down. It led by 11 at halftime, did the Wildcats, and a chance to pull that to a 2-possession game right here. Not able to do it on the first take is Cheatham. Alonzo back in, he'll replace A.J. Clark. 3:14 to go, third quarter, 31-24. Makes the second one. Does Revani Cheatham. It's a 6-point game. And Leavenworth takes a full timeout. We will take one as well. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Wildcat basketball on Louisburg Sports Live.
Maximize your athletic potential with Louisburg Chiropractic. Athletes of all ages and skill levels can improve with the help of Dr. Jake Polzin at Louisburg Chiropractic Center. Shorter recovery times, increased range of motion, and flexibility are just a few of the benefits. Everyone can benefit from chiropractic care, from the pros to gym rats, rec golfers to high school athletes. Let Louisburg Chiropractic Center improve your performance. Call now, 913-837-2910. Since their doors first opened in 1920, First National Bank has been committed to local decision-making and long-term relationships. Locally owned and managed, First National Bank is there to guide you through all your firsts. First checking or savings account, first loan, first business groundbreaking, or your first home. A variety of banking services, expert guidance, and an emphasis on putting you first. First National Bank in Louisburg, 1201 West Amity, 913-837-5191. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Wildcats to inbound as we come out of the break. 3:13 to play third quarter. Leavenworth trimmed it down to a 2-possession game. 6-point lead after being down by as many as 14. Marsh does not use the screen. Then he gets his feet tangled up. They're going to call foul on King. He's picking them up like they're free right now. He's got all 3 of his. He's picked up 3 fouls in 4 minutes and 59 seconds of playing time. And that will send Marsh to the free throw line to shoot 2. Owen just now getting his first point of the game. For lack of effort, that's for sure. Missed that one. 32-25. Mention how the Leavenworth girls got going in the fourth quarter. They're just playing their second game of the year, and that was a nice take by Brantley. He's got 5 points here in this third quarter. And it's really starting to get precarious now for the Wildcats. Alonzo with a steal. There's a take. I mean, they're going to call a block on it. I mean, no call would have probably been the right thing to do there because it was minimal contact. Stanfield tried to take that charge and did a nice job with it, but they didn't believe that. And then, if there was contact and it wasn't a charge, I guess it had to be a block, but they call the and one and a chance for the Pioneers here to pull to within 2. After being down by as many as 14 in this third quarter, they're about to be down by 2. If they can make this one, not able to do so, though, and now a foul going to be called by the guy who just checked into the game, Noah Flanders. Noah Flanders. Thought it was a famous name. I don't know why I've heard Noah Flanders before, but he's into the game. I don't think he's famous necessarily. A.J. Clark was the one who was at the free throw line a moment ago. Now on the other end of the floor, Parker Stanfield is going to shoot 2. He's 0 for 2 in this third quarter in this ball game. But he will get right here. Wildcats led by 11 at halftime, up by 4 right now with 2:33-31 rather to play in this third quarter. Stanfield missed the first, and Getterman gets the rebound, but it's going to be a foul against, I believe, the Wildcats. Stringfield, I think, gets called a little push on the rebound. He picks up his first, and they will go to the other end of the floor and shoot 2. And this would be where I would be frustrated by the 5-foul situation and shooting 2 all the time because there's 2.5 to go in this quarter. And this may be what we do for the final 150 seconds of this one. 151. Missed them both, though. Got lucky. They're not making their free throws. Flanders missed them both. Other end of the floor, though, stolen away by Leavenworth. Ball still loose. Davis comes away with it. Brantley's going to step into a 3 off the mark. Good rebound once again. This time it's Cheatham. Cheatham will go right back up with it and lay it up and in. Cheatham's had a good third quarter, 6 points for him. And it is a 2-point game, 33-31. Wildcats need a field goal. They have 2 field goals in this third quarter. 5 points from the field. In 6 minutes of this quarter. Marsh poked out from behind, wasn't paying attention. And Cheatham come up there and stole it from him. Now going the other way, left side, right hand. No good. Board cleared by Stanfield after the take by Flanders. Other end of the floor, Getterman. And Coach Dahl wants a timeout. Looks like it's going to be a full. We will go ahead and take it along with them as well. 1:32 to play in this third quarter. Wildcats clinging to a 2-point lead.
Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
Minute 32 to play, third quarter, 33-31. Start this second half, it was 25-14. Wildcats jumped out 28-14, and it's been all Leavenworth really since that point. in this third quarter. Wildcats just need to stop the bleeding a little bit and get a bucket here. Inside. I think somebody changed jerseys. I think Stanfield changed jerseys. Yeah, there's no 55. Now, officials are working this out. I don't know what they're actually discussing. I would try to figure out. They're looking at the scoreboard. I don't know if they're going to put time on the clock or. So I don't necessarily know what all that was, but it's over now. Marsh, they are playing tight on-ball defense. Davis are letting him do it. Marsh will fire one up at the buzzer, and that's the end of it. Going the other way, Cheatham. Shot up and good, and we have a tie ball game, 33-all. After Cheatham lays that one in, he has had a banger of a third quarter, 8 points, shot up and good. On by Getterman. That was a big shot. They needed that. Wildcats back in front by 2. Cheatham near side 3, looks to be off the mark. And saved by Alonzo. Just those 50-50 balls. Oh, he got away with that one. No, he did not. Alonzo gave that little forearm shiver and did not get away with it. Offensive foul. Back in comes Strumberger. Back in comes Callahan for the Wildcats. Out goes Getterman. Out goes Stringfield. And now Marsh. Backside, Strumberger gets that ball down low, and it's easy to strip. Takes that 6'6" frame out of it. Trying to get better position, but outside Callahan. He'll hand off. And they can work for the final shot here of this third quarter. 35-33. 3 by Callahan, deep, big, needed to go, did not. 3 seconds left. They might get one off the foot of Davis, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. Well, we got ourselves a dandy now after having an 11-point game at the end of the first half. It is a 2-point game here after 3. We're back with what should be a good fourth quarter right after this. You're watching Wildcat Basketball on Louisburg Sports Live, presented by Vose Pharmacy.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Wildcat fans can find us at 1262 West Amity in Louisburg or 913-837-4230. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Building a life is different for everyone because everyone is different. That's why State Farm is there.
Contact Buddy Shaw in Louisburg for a quote today.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Here we go, fourth quarter action from Louisburg High School. BJ Harris along with you, alongside me, Josh Gillard, as we head into this one as it's a 35-33 contest. Wildcats clinging onto a 2-point lead. And Alonzo trying to tie it back up, and he's able to do so. His first bucket in quite a while. Did not score in that third quarter, but other guys did. And so that will tie it up at 35. Again, that is a 21-7 run by Leavenworth so far in this second half. They have outscored the Wildcats 21-7. 21-9. They got the first 2 points of the third quarter. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wildcats here with 7:38 to go in the ball game. All tied up at 35. Throw it in deep. That's too long for Cheatham. That was Brantley. Brantley backside shot up and good. Leavenworth with their first lead of the night. Here with a 7:25, other end of the floor, empty bucket. Other end of the floor now, King gets it poked out from behind. Loose ball, but gathered up by Cheatham. He'll stay baseline. Shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound. That's Brantley, rather. Done that twice now. Ball out of bounds. They're going to say it's off of Brantley, and it will go back to the Wildcats. Marsh trying to get it inbound, does the Getterman. Here's Marsh back to him, and now up to Stringfield. That was Frederick. Now a three from Callahan, couldn't go. Callahan has 3 threes in this game, and one in each quarter. They needed that one. Nearly stolen. It is stolen away. Frederick with the steal. And that's an intentional foul, and they do get that one. Davis got to be a little trickier than that. Not going to do it, so the intentional foul will send him to the free throw line to shoot two and then get the ball back. So that's what that means. He'll get to shoot two, and they'll keep the possession of the ball, which at this point in this game is a pretty big deal. That'll be the third foul on Sequise Davis. And Frederick to shoot the 2 free throws all by himself. He'll rattle in the first one. 2 out of 3 on the night from the free throw line. That's his offensive contribution so far here tonight. Butter set to check in for the Pioneers. Nice trip to the line that time by Frederick. Made them both tie this ball game back up at 37 apiece. Getterman checks out. And back in comes Stanfield. Wearing 55 now instead of 4. And they threw it away. King comes out of there with it. Now he's got to track it down, still loose. He'll finally get it. Over to Butter on the right wing. To the corner back for Cheatham. Baseline runner, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Strumberger. Strumberger with 8 first half points, none here in the second half. And Cheatham getting called for the foul. And that's going to send someone to the free throw line to shoot 2. Oh, no, right here in the fourth quarter. They've reset. Cheetah picks up his third. I think I already said that perhaps, but he'll have to check out. No, he'll stay. Butter back in. Back out, rather. Davis checks back in. Baseline, take. Callahan caught up. And now they're going to say he walked with it. I'm not sure about that. So turnover by the Wildcats. 6:23 to go in the ball game. All knotted up at 37 apiece. Out around midcourt. Wildcats try to get the trap. And a timeout taken by the Pioneers. We'll keep it right here.
30-second timeout.
Again, Wildcats in action on Tuesday. We'll have that game for you on Baldwin Sports Live. And then back on Louisburg Sports Live Thursday at Bonner Springs to close out 2026. And then we get after it January 6th with a home contest against Harrisonville. And then another simulcast at Louisburg on at Spring Hill on Spring Hill Sports Live on January 9th. So those are our next 4 broadcasts. So you can watch the Wildcats, looks like all year long, mostly here on Louisburg Sports Live, a couple times on some of our sister channels. Just allows us to spread out our broadcast schedule a little bit more into the spring. So we kind of use our coverage area to help us out. And luckily, we've been able to find high-quality broadcasters across our network. I'm quite confident in every guy we put out in the field. So join us on Tuesday at Baldwin Sports Live. Back underway here in this one. Leavenworth with the ball. In a tie game here. 6:10 to go in it. Alonzo near side. Looking against Stanfield, trying to shake him off. He will. Take it right at him. And then when Alonzo gets isolated up, he's going to be tough to take. He has 14 points. Leavenworth back in front by 2. Up in front to Marsh. Marshall will attack. And just touched last by the Pioneers. Marsh gets bailed out a little bit on that take. Off left side for Callahan. He'll attack, elevate, little runner, good. Breaks a long scoring drought for Callahan. He's got 15 points to lead all scorers at this point in the game. Alonzo, he'll take back that title as he's got 16 back-to-back buckets by Alonzo, 41-39 Leavenworth. Here's a 3 by Marsh. Good, it was just a 2. Marsh. Three up and good. I think they called that a 2 as well. No, they called it a 3. Other end of the floor. Pulled it out high is Frederick. Dump it off inside for Stanfield. And they call a block. A little wrap around there by Stanfield. And they needed that as that will be on the floor. It'll stay with the Wildcats here with Frederick to inbound. Davis picks up his 4th personal foul. Alonzo will check out. Davis will check out. In for Leavenworth comes Contravion Tolbert, along with Butter, back into the ball game. Here's Marsh. And good for John Getterman. Will knock down the bucket. Oh, is Marsh, rather, sorry. Marsh for 2. 5 second-half points, 4 here in this 4th quarter for Marsh. Keep pace, 3 up, no good. Rebound, and that's a walk on the rebound by Cheatham. Just out of control when he went up to go get that one. So a chance here for Louisburg to break serve. Down by 1, approaching the midway point of this 4th quarter. Another timeout on the floor. This time we will take it. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Wildcat Basketball on your home for Louisburg High School Athletics, Louisburg Sports Live.
Auction Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
(44-43). Wildcats down by 1 here, 4:17 to go in the ball game with the basketball. Frederick will bring it up the floor for the Wildcats. Over to Callahan. 15 points in this one. Far side, Getterman. Back over to Frederick. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Marsh in the right corner. Callahan for three. This will be big. Just missed it. Rebound pulled out of there by Brantley, and here he comes. Brantley. Dish off, last minute King. Layup good. Good team basketball right there. 46-43. Largest lead of the ball game for Leavenworth is 3 points right now. Wildcats have led by as many as 14 a couple of times. They just threw it away. Frederick was trying to throw the Marsh. Marsh was in not much of a hurry to get over to where he thought he was going to be, and that's a mistake by the Wildcats. Up the floor comes Tolbert. Now, if you're Leavenworth, be patient. Run that shot clock down, or unless you're Alonzo, you can just create your own shot pretty much anytime you want, it seems like. Now the largest lead is 5 by Leavenworth. Took the lead for the first time at the 7:24 mark of the ball game of this fourth quarter. A foul going to be called on John Getterman on the rebound. His second. Team foul number 1. It's actually his third. So Leavenworth basketball, 3:05. Wildcats need a stop and a bucket to try to give themselves a shot here down the stretch of this one. Just try to get things going their way here in the final 3. They'll break that little pressure. Over to Alonzo. He'll isolate on Strumberger. He's done this before. And this time he'll draw contact and go to the free throw line to try to get it. Believe it or not, as the way he plays and has played in this game now with 18 points, first trip to the free throw line. I don't know how that is possible necessarily, but them's the facts. Alonzo trying to add to his total, 18 so far. He's got 19. Leavenworth had 14 points at halftime. They have 50. It was 24-14 at halftime. It is 50-43. Now, it was a very similar contest we saw from the girls' game earlier today, and really Leavenworth starting to figure it out here in game number 2 of their schedule. The Wildcats have not been able to take advantage of the leads when they've had it, both on the girls and boys, and it's kind of ball decisions like that that have spelled the doom right now that they're faced against. And Coach Dahl knows it and wants to talk about it. This is a full, so we'll go ahead and take it as well. We're back in 1 minute. You're watching Louisburg High School on Louisburg Sports Live.
Vose Pharmacy is Louisburg's true hometown pharmacy. Pharmacist Kevin Vose and his team are proud to be part of the Louisburg community, and your health is their top priority. And now with Test to Treat, Vose can provide strep and flu testing and treatment all in one by appointment. Vose continues to be your stop for everyday health essentials and all of your prescription needs. Vose Pharmacy, Louisburg's pharmacy, and proud to support the Wildcats. Call 913-533-7575 or visit vosepharmacy.com.
The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic.
2:31 to go in the ball game, 50-43. Wildcats down by their largest lead of the night at 7. After leading at one point in this second half, even early on in the second half, led by as many as 14. Now down by 7. That's a 21-point swing in this second half. And then a quick near turnover, knocked out of bounds by Leavenworth. It'll stay with the Wildcats. Callahan to inbound. Get it into Getterman in the far court. Here's Marsh. Over to Getterman. Still zoned by Leavenworth. Has been tough for the Wildcats. Callahan had a three, stepped around it long two on the way, no good. Stromberger boxed out by Cheatham, or by Brantley rather. Well, Cheatham will have it going up, Clark rather, on the far side. Just can't get the Cheatham kid's name out of my head. Clark on the right wing. Move it around, here he is. He'll take it, nearly stripped. Nice play defensively there by Callahan. It will stay with Leavenworth, however, with 1:55 to play in the ballgame. Hold out high, 15 seconds on the shot clock for the Pioneers. Tighten up your defense here if you're Louisburg. 10 seconds. Here's Alonzo. He'll isolate on Stromberger. He's probably going to shoot this ball. Good defense, Marsh. Loose ball. It's stolen away. Good help defense by Owen Marsh. Wildcats need a bucket. Marsh to try to get it. He'll lay it up on the right hand. Good. That big burst. Marsh has 6 fourth quarter points, trying to will his team back into this one. Down by 5 with 1:22. Brantley, he'll give way to Tolbert. He'll try to attack. Another good defensive stand here. Wildcats have a chance. Getterman needs to get this one in the hole. Nearly walked with it. Stromberger off the glass and good. They're all going to keep it in action. Stromberger's first second half points. He's got 10. And it's a one-possession game with less than a minute to play in it. Foul's going to be called against the Wildcats. Going to get that on Callahan, his 4th. Couple of pretty good defensive stands now from the Wildcats' last 2 possessions. They need one more in them at least to try to get this thing to within 1, or maybe even tie it with a 3. They'll break that pressure. Clark nearly lost it. Back over to Brantley they go. Here's Davis. Cheatham to the corner. Clark, and a quick foul on Stanfield. Not what you want to do there. That'll be the 4th team foul, and Stanfield will pick up his 3rd. 3rd foul, 2nd jersey of the night. 4th foul, 2nd jersey of the night. And timeout taken by Leavenworth. Timeout on the floor, 44.2 seconds to play. We'll keep it right here. Throw these on, young man. Josh, throw these on. I'm going to talk to you. Put them on. I'm going to talk to you. You're going to talk back to me. Put those on. What? Put those on. You don't have any ears, so I'll make sure you got ears. But Josh, I'm going to bring you on here, Josh, because you're a senior at Louisburg High School, and people may not know if they watch a lot of Louisburg Sports Live, but now for 4 years, going on your 4th year of being behind the camera, what's it been like working for Varsity Sports Live? It's been great having you.
Yeah, it's been pretty fun. Thank you for having me.
We don't ever give you a chance to talk on the mic, but I just wanted to take the opportunity to say thanks. I love being able to give young students, young guys opportunities. And what are you going to go do in your next year after high school?
I plan on going to Pitt State for electrical, and I hope to keep working for this company down in our Pitt branch.
Yeah. And I expect to keep you on board as well. And I've got some plans for you with the Pitt State Broadcasting Department, too. So you keep that in mind. Yeah. Josh Gillard on camera with us tonight and has been for many, many years. Since you were just a youngin'. You got facial hair and stuff now. That was way out of the realm of possibility when I met you. So you got a better beard than I've got going now.
Thank you.
We've got a ball game, though. Here were the final 41 seconds in this one. .40 seconds. Looking to attack, kick, Davis. They don't want that shot. 22 seconds on the shot clock. They can really run this down to about 7 seconds in the game, and I think that's their idea. Wildcats may start to press a little bit here and foul. Callahan can't be that guy. And there's the stop. That's the turnover they needed. as the Wildcats tighten up that defense. Shot clock was down to 13, so there's about 8 seconds difference there. Now, theoretically, it's down by 3. If you were the Wildcats, you could work for a final 3-point shot, maybe try to work something to get it into Callahan's hands and send this thing to overtime. Or go in a hurry and get 2 for 1. We'll try to get an and 1 opportunity. Marsh. The timeout going to be taken by Coach Dull. We will take it along with him. Our final break likely of this action. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Wildcat basketball.
DeBoe's Real Estate Group at Keller Williams would like to wish all of our sporting teams success this season. If you're looking for real estate, feel free to contact us. If you're looking for buyer needs or seller needs, we're more than happy to help you with any of your transactions. Feel free to give us a call, 913-963-4076, or you can email us at dougbose@kw.com. We look forward to hearing from you, and go Cats.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
Here we go, 15.3 seconds to play in this ball game. Wildcats have led throughout most of this night, lost the lead in this third quarter, and have not regained it since that point. Now we're here in the fourth quarter with just 15 seconds left, but the Wildcats have the ball. 3 straight defensive stands by them have given them an opportunity. 2 of those ended with points. They need this one too as well. They may be trying to get something up, and now a quick foul. Smart by Leavenworth, send Marsh to the free throw line. I would have probably tried to wait and run that clock down a little bit more before fouling, make them really get close to the rim perhaps, but they pick up that quick foul. And so now Marsh can go to the free throw line. With 1, he can make it a 2-point game. With 2, he'll make it a 1-point game, and then they'll need that one more stop. Will the Wildcats? They've had 3 straight defensive stands to give themselves a shot here late in this game. Out goes Frederick. In comes Stanfield. Cheatham back in as Davis and King go out. In comes Tolbert and Cheatham. Big shots here from the senior Owen Marsh. Good. He has turned it on here in the fourth quarter with 7 fourth quarter points, 8 for the ball game. Missed it on purpose. Got to hit rim, though, bro. And not a bad idea in that situation. And run it. Now the Wildcats need a stop. Yep, they're going to put 10.1 on. The clock ran off which is quick button. You're going to do that with the score clock. And now Leavenworth wants to talk about it. We've been riffing here for a while, but we're going to keep it right here. That's a good catch. 10.3, actually. They put a full on, so I guess it's a full timeout. I don't think I can riff for that long. But maybe we just will. Let you get a chance to see the cheerleaders perform. Don't always get to do that. Put that camera where you can see all of them there, Josh. Let you enjoy what the fans see here at the breaks. Cheerleaders in their Christmas decor. This will be the last game here of the year, 2025, of course. As the next 2 are on the road at Baldwin and at Bonner. Not just basketball here. I do want to get you aware of. We are going to bring you some Louisburg Wildcat Wrestling on January 29th as they host a duel with the Bonner Springs Braves. So be looking for that wrestling match coming up. We got other wrestling. Lewisburg, if they're in some of these other matches over at Paola or think we're going to do one at Pittsburgh, and so if they find their way down there, just keep an eye on our network, varsitysportslive.com, and that will let you know if we've got that wrestling match on. We're going to pick up a few, and then, of course, if you got any wrestlers that make it to the All-Star Kansas Shrine Duels, we are the broadcast partner of the Kansas Shrine Duels and have been since the start of that event 2 years ago. But our focus is here now. 10.3 seconds, 2-point game. Alonzo with the basketball. You got to get it in. If you don't get a stop, you got foul. They're able to run a bit of time off that, and finally Getterman does hustle over and foul Cheatham. Or, gosh darn it, Clark. At least it's 14 and 4 that I'm mixing up. It's not, the worst thing. But this is 14, so this would be A.J. Clark. And missed it. Big miss there by Clark. This is still a game. Wildcats are going to have a chance. Not sure of the timeout situation. There have been quite a few called here in this second half, so it might be pretty short. The second one. Missed them both. Big board here, and they get the rebound. That was huge by Leavenworth. 1.5, and they will foul with 0.6 seconds to play, and so Leavenworth might just sneak out of this one with it. That was missed both free throws. That's all you can ask for in that situation. They put themselves right where they needed to be, and that ball bounced around for a second and just bounced wrong for the Wildcats, and he just needs to make one of these. Be sure to stick around for the Elliott Group post-game show. We'll recap this game, get you your final stats of this one. Pair of pretty good performances stat-wise. One real big one from Alonzo and Leavenworth. And where they missed these free throws down the stretch. This could come back to bite them at some point. But I don't know if it's going to be the case here, but this is still, 0.6 seconds. That's the catch and fire on the inbound play. See if he can do it. He does, make it a 3-point game. So 51-48. They're going to have to fire one up at the buzzer. It was a lot closer than you would have expected it to be, but going to fall short. And, man, Leavenworth comes here tonight. Both these teams sandbagged the first half and really poured it on both the Louisburg teams in the second half. Plenty to talk about here on the post-game show, including our final stats of the game. And then we will wrap things up here for the homestand of 2025. Again, on the road at Baldwin on Tuesday. That game will be on our sister channel, Baldwin Sports Live. You can get that link at varsitysportslive.com. And then on Thursday, we'll be back on the air here with Drake and Josh as they'll be traveling up to Bonner Springs to take on the Braves. That's a look at things in the future. Final score again here on the boys' side, 51-48. We're back on the post-game show from Elliott Group right after this on your home for Wildcat Athletics, Louisburg Sports Live.
For 50 years, Elliott Group has been your local insurance partner. With 5 convenient locations, Elliott Group is big enough to offer the best carriers, but small enough to know your name and your insurance needs. Elliott Group is more than just insurance. They're a part of each community they serve, with a wide variety of insurance solutions to help your unique challenges. Elliott Group, where they're there for you today and for years to come. Visit them at any of their 5 locations or at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Looking for the perfect getaway? At Destination Fun Travel, we bring the world to you. From turquoise Caribbean beaches to European river cruises and beyond. Destination Fun Travel is an award-winning travel agency specializing in creating unforgettable vacations. All-inclusive resorts, luxury villas, group trips, or custom vacation packages. Let us turn your dream vacation into reality, because with us, the journey is just as exciting as the destination.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Wildcat fans can find us at 1262 West Amity in Louisburg or 913-837-4230. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. Since their doors first opened in 1920, First National Bank has been committed to local decision-making and long-term relationships. Locally owned and managed, First National Bank is there to guide you through all your firsts. First checking or savings account, first loan, first business groundbreaking, or your first home. A variety of banking services, expert guidance, and an emphasis on putting you first. First National Bank in Louisburg, 1201 West Amity, 913-837-5191. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic. You wanna live free?
Gym's starting to empty out here at Louisburg High School as the Leavenworth Pioneers come in here and sweep the Wildcats on a tough one in a boys and girls basketball doubleheader. You are watching the Elliott Group post-game show. At Elliott Group, they believe building strong relationships with their clients and their community is the best way to serve them both, with offices throughout the area and online at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com. Elliott Group certainly a significant supporter across this area and one of our biggest supporters as well. We really appreciate those folks at Elliott Group and hope they continue to support us through many, many years of broadcasting Louisburg Wildcat sports. Here in season number 6 of Louisburg Sports Live. Incredible that we're able to keep this thing going, and you guys are joining us each and every night. Had a good group on here tonight as well as we wrap things up in this one. Final score on the boys' side, 51-48. Girls' side earlier tonight, 50-37, and really a tale of the same games. On the girls' side of things, girls raced out to an early lead in this one, led 11-5 after one. They led by as many as 8 in the first half. No, led by as many as 9 in the 10. I'm looking at my notes again. Led by as many as 10 in that first half, but a 7-0 run late in the first half made it 22-18 Lewisburg at the break, and then Leavenworth would take the lead 24-22. Lewisburg would grab it back at the end of the third quarter and lead by 5, 30-25, but then a big fourth quarter by Leavenworth would pull them away to where they went on a 13-0 run at one point and ended up winning this one 50-37, leading the way for this game for the Wildcats. 10 points from Tatum Battle, 9 points from McKinley Harmon, 7 from Kinley Scott, the 3 leading scorers for the girls earlier tonight. On the boys' side of things, kind of the same thing. Wildcats jumped out to an early 12-point lead. They led 14-2 after the end of the first quarter. They led 25-14 at the end of 2. They led by as many as 14 early third quarter, and then it started to come a little bit, and you could see them coming, and by the end of, so at the first minute of the third quarter, it's 28-14. The last of the third quarter, it's 35-33, and they are clinging to a 2-point lead. Tied 35 all. Leavenworth would take the lead 37-35 at the 7:24 mark of the fourth quarter. It would be tied 37 all. It would be tied 39 all. It would be tied 41 all. And then they broke that and started to get a little bit of a distance and stretch that lead all the way out to as much as 7 down the stretch. Wildcats showed a lot of grit to try to get back in that one late, but ended up falling in this one. 51-48 final scoring totals for Leavenworth, 20 points from Gunnar Alonzo. It was if there is such a thing as a quiet 20, he got them in kind of spurts. He got 8 points in the second quarter. He had 10 points in the fourth quarter. So quiet in 2 quarters, basically. But when he wanted to score, it seemed like he could. So I'm not sure why he didn't even have more in this one. Mariah Cheatham finished with 8 points, 6 points for Keyshawn King, 4 points for A.J. Clark, 5 points for Adrian Brantley, and 2 points for Kai Davis. For the Louisburg Wildcats, only 2 guys in double figures tonight. 15 points from Lance Callahan, 10 points from Herschel Strumberger, but they made some adjustments in the second half. Strumberger had 8 points at halftime. He only had 2 in the entire second half. 8 points from Owen Marsh tonight. Almost all but one of those, 7 of their 8 of his 8 came in the fourth quarter. 5 points from John Getterman, 3 points from Parker Stanfield, 3 points from Derek Frederick, and 2 points from Fletcher Viterna, who had to leave this game with a injury. And so the final total again, leading scorer Lance Callahan for the boys and Gunnar Alonzo for the Leavenworth boys. Final score on the boys side 51-48, girls side 50-37. Back in action on Tuesday over at Baldwin Sports Live as the Wildcats travel to take on the Bulldogs, and then we'll be back on Lewisburg Sports Live here on our Varsity Sports Live channel on Thursday with the Wildcats traveling up to Bonner Springs. That's going to do it tonight for our coverage here from Lewisburg. For Josh Gillard and BJ Harris saying so long, enjoy your weekend, and Merry Christmas from Varsity Sports Live.
From the gridiron to the hardcourt, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at varsitysportslive.com.